our friends on the YouTube also. What a mess that was. Nonetheless, hey, how's it going? Good seeing you for sure. It's good seeing you, Slivers. Hello, welcome in, Flug. Jim, it's good to see you, my friend. Unnamed comment, welcome back. Hello, Rog. Hello, Marks. Hello, Reflex. Hope these are good for you. As always, 9, a pleasure to see you once more. Welcome in today, Geektown Pharaoh. It's good seeing you so early today. Hello, hello. How's it going today, Steve? How's it going today, Dark Crystal and Pepper? Welcome, and George, welcome, and everyone else out there on YouTube or wherever else we stream. Hope things are good for you sincerely. It is a Tuesday morning torn shirt. No, so this is a torn shirt that I wear on stream with some regularity. I tore this shirt while walking down. Was this one? I think I had this catch on a like a nail that was put into a phone pole, or an electric pole rather. And so I ran into that, and I've worn it on stream before, but only under jackets. And now that I don't wear jackets anymore, behold my torn shirt. I could probably take a scissors and cut this off, or be an adult and actually sew it shut. We do have a sewing needle. That said, this kind of sewing I'm not sure how best to do, so I could watch a YouTube video, or I could probably take it to a dry cleaning crew, or buy a new shirt. See, this is, oh wait, you all are not on screen. I can't see the chat where you should be. One moment. Properties, refresh. Someone please say something, thank you, to see if it comes up. As far as the new shirt goes, this is a basically brand new shirt. Like, this shirt has, like maybe 6 months of wear on it possibly, and so it feels a little bit ridiculous getting rid of it for a largely minor issue. Now, I've got to say that I just don't care that much. I don't know. I've never been a fashion kid, but I think especially in my middle age, it's even less important to me. So whatever judgments you want to make about this, you're welcome to do so. Just rip those sleeves off. Something like that. But yes, I should most likely go ahead and get it sewn up at least. So Tokyo has tailors. There's a tailor slash dry cleaner genuinely 3 blocks away, probably even closer than that. And yeah, I mean, it's probably the case that I will get that fixed. Or these are the words I say. It just doesn't matter that much, right? It's not a big deal. No concern. Hello, Vera. Did I see that Japan has started to use robots as bag handlers? I mean, you could have ended that sentence with genuinely anything. I would not have been surprised. Have you seen that Japan is now using robots to restock convenience stores? Why, yes, they are. Have you seen that Japan is trying to use robots to take care of old people? Why, yes, I have. Now, on the one hand, this is like Japan is techno dreamscape, right? Everything that can be technology is technology here. Number 2, and I'm not making this up, is that Japan hates immigrants so much. The number of older folks who have said, I would prefer to be taken care of by a robot than a non-Japanese person, it's like 80-20 or something. So yeah, don't you worry, you'll be seeing more and more of Japan turn into Roboville to avoid bringing in immigrants. And I'm not making that as a joke, that is the fact of Japan, and it's a strange little thing. I see Japan has started to use robots as tailors. Look here, you. Look here, you. Look here, you. I can go change my shirt if that would help, or I could put on a jacket to remind us of the good old days, as the jackets are still just right over there. Exciting news, my friends. Exciting news in my final desire, I suppose. My greatest desire in life is now coming real. Those of you who've been here for a long time will know my greatest desire in life. You're welcome to put in the funny ones now, but I've wanted to make friends with a Corvid. I've wanted so badly to make friends with a Corvid, and my neighbors are all out of town. So I've decided that now is the time to strike while the iron is hot. And so earlier today, I put out a little saucer of dog food. I've heard that corvids, ravens, crows, this kind of thing, really like dog food. So we'll see. Now, I don't exactly know how the crows of Japan move about. I'm not quite sure if they follow the trash trucks around, because in our neighborhood we see them somewhat infrequently. As I've said before, Japan has no meaningful conception of animal rights, and so if the crows are causing problems, the Japanese governments will just kill the crows. Oh well. Often by poisoning. So we'll see how this goes. Wet dog food, no, dry dog food is what the internet told me. Try dry dog food. If this one fails, I might go to another suggestion, which is portions of hot dog. They might like portions of hot dog, but I want a little friend from the sky, because yes, they'll bring me treats possibly. I don't know. Just I think the idea of like cross-species friendship makes me very, very happy. And I realize the word friendship may be misapplied here, but we'll see. I've got the cat. I love the cat, but yeah, wouldn't it be cool to have a little bird stop by occasionally and say hello? Does Noms know this is happening? Noms encouraged this to happen. I think I was having a little bit of a down moment a couple days ago, and she said, "Hey, during Golden Week, why don't we try?" So yes. I don't do anything outside of buying Magic the Gathering cards that Noms does not know about. And that's actually not true at all. But yeah, no, Noms, I have a very open relationship. I would not start trying to bring, beasts of the field into our home without her knowing. So yeah, there might be a lot of poop to clean up, but that's okay. For the sake of friendship, I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see. Maybe hard-boiled eggs they enjoy. Really, Spracknell? Really? I had absolutely no idea. We do have hard-boiled eggs upstairs right now. So our trash days are Tuesday and Thursday. And I think trash days Tuesday and Friday. I think trash days give us the most cover for why are there crows here? This is strange. It's the neighbors don't call the police. So if they don't go today, on Friday I'll try to put out some tasty hot dogs, and then maybe next Tuesday I'll put out some boiled eggs. Eventually we'll make friends with the crows. It'll be the best day ever. Maybe trade the corvids at the park so the cleanup isn't at home. But if I train them at the park, then other people will think they're their corvids. This is not true. I think that I want to do it at home primarily because there won't be an immediate call that these are nuisance. Like, if they're inside the park, it might be seen as a nuisance. I've mentioned previously that I've seen Japanese women have a crow come somewhat near to them and scream and run in the way that in cartoons people run away from rats or mice on the ground. Eek! Run and run! And it's all very silly. So if they were in the parks more regularly, I can imagine this being a bit of an issue, but I love them so much. Careful, Resorty, you might cause a murder. That's why you belong to this channel, R-Squared. It's a fine joke. Might cause a murder. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens indeed. And I'm befriending them in a shared common space. Dogberry, no. This is on our little balcony. The little balcony that is supposed to be used for drying clothes. It's not a huge spot, but it's open air. There's nothing above it, and so yeah, I was very, very careful to put it in an area that we could say rightfully is ours, except for the part where we are renting. And so if good old Mr. Cho calls up and says, "What are you doing?" we'll say, "Oh, I'm a dumb American. I apologize. My honorable Japanese wife did not know what I was doing. Please don't throw us out." There's nothing in the lease that says we can't attract vermin. There's a section that says we're not allowed to have a business running out of here. That's why we live in Washington State, don't you worry. But yeah, all good. The other very exciting, profoundly unexpected thing that's happening is Namzai decided to make a contribution to the local bookstore I've been talking about on and off for the past few days. Very excited about the bookstore that's going to be moving into Tokyo and renting a spot and so on. And so Namzai decided to make a contribution from our family. Unfortunately, okay, let me say this very, very directly in a careful way. For some reason, when we were given a Japanese credit card, it had a credit limit of $500. No, that's not true. $317 or so. Okay. And we were told that if you're a good kid and pay off your credit card bill over the months and years, it would move up bit by bit. Ours has not. We've been here now for like 4 years, 4.5 years. Our credit card maximum is still $317. Right. So we want to make a contribution to the bookstore Kickstarter that's a little bit more than $317. And so, unfortunately, Kickstarter only accepts credit cards. The majority of our money is here in Japan. We don't want to send our money back to the US to use the American credit cards, etc. And so we reached out to the proprietor of the bookstore in process, and said, hey, do you mind if we send it to you via bank transfer? And I've got to say, we got the most delightfully ethical response about how she's supposed to get the money only through Kickstarter. And even though Kickstarter takes a percentage, we have to make sure that they're well serviced because they allow her to do this great crowdfunding campaign. And she's so pleased they want to contribute, but please find a way to do this through Kickstarter. And like just that direct statement of though it would be easier for her to take the money directly, nope, it's got to be Kickstarter because that's what she agreed to in her contract with them. Like that's really nice, really nice. Anyway, we said in our email, hey, at some point we'd love to get to meet you and hear more about your plans for the store and what got you thinking about opening a bookstore and what are your plans, like all this good stuff. And so at some point we want to meet you, and we indicated that maybe we could meet her at her next pop-up shop, which is on the 22nd, I believe rather. But instead she said, hey, let's get coffee tomorrow. Friends, we might be getting a new friend. I'm very excited for this. So tomorrow at some point we'll be getting coffee with the potential bookstore owner and talking with her about this and that and learning someone who's into books and we're into books. So maybe this will be a good opportunity for some friendship for sure as we continue to figure out how on earth we're going to give money to this Kickstarter when we have our very silly Japanese starter cards. A few months back, Noms applied for a slight increase in our Japanese credit card because we'd used it responsibly for however long, like more than a year at that point, and they said no. And then we talked to our friends at school, and they said by asking for an increase in your balance, that's a mark against you getting an increase in your balance. Even though they had a little button that said, please apply for an increase. Anyway, maybe link the Kickstarter so someone can make donations on behalf of Resorti. I've linked it before. I don't want to be pressury. It is the case that if people want to contribute to the bookstore, it's cool. But in this month, money that comes in, blah, blah, blah. But no, it is the case that we'll make our contributions, no expectation on anyone else, but thank you for the thought, Flug, indeed. So, time for to move the bookstore to Hokkaido. I mean, it's pretty cold up there. I like Hokkaido a lot, but you are correct. Anytime I make a friend, they move away. The other day I had an opportunity to talk to my friend who now lives in Australia, and he keeps saying he's going to move back to Japan at some point, and so Noms, as part of her role of running the faculty at this university, has control of a few apartments that can be used for when faculty are first hired. So when they move to Japan, they live in our apartments and find out where they're going to live long term and so on, places to land. And so we said, hey, buddy, back in Australia, when you come and visit, when you come try to move back in, you can stay at one of these apartments. You say you want to come back. Look how easy this is. And he responded with 2 sentences. I appreciate it, but I'm in no mood no mental space to even consider actually coming back to Japan. So I think in our conversation where he said that he wanted to come back, he didn't mean it. How's his son? Thank you for remembering that. My friend went back to Australia because his son had a very substantial illness, maybe a genetic difference. It's not clear what exactly. But he had some seizures when young that caused a bit of scrambling of his brain. As I understand it, he is now stable, but they're not quite sure what level of care he's going to need long term, and that is in some measure the determinative question of can they come back to Japan, because they're native English speakers, they have some Japanese, but not enough to deal with the medical establishment for their son's life. It's just too much. to do in a non-native language. So we'll see what happens. But yes, it is the case that sincerely every person I've called a friend but one has left within a month of my saying friendship to them. I think they're trying to run from me. Anyway, those are the updates. That's what I've got for you today. I hope things are good for you out there in viewerland. It is early days in the week of working. For you, it's a holiday here, ha ha ha. With that said, I want to go ahead and get into the little game so we can get into the Xenonauts, because we have exciting times ahead, except for the part where yesterday I may have gotten my very best sniper killed, with strong apologies to old Spracknell there. You know, these things happen. It was awful. It was awful. I thought it was the case that we were able to, trust the cloaked armor. The snipers have armor that gives them camouflage. And it was nighttime, and so I really believed. I shouldn't anymore. Friends, do you all remember a meme? I brought this up halfway through stream and no one did, but the intro crowd knows the most after I do trivia. Do you remember some meme or joke about something becomes enraged after all you killed all of its friends? That's all I remember, and I've been searching for it, and I cannot find it. Is this entirely made? Like, it might be a World of Warcraft thing. Is that possible? No, it's not Leroy Jenkins. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? If not, it's fine. But there was something. And I thought, like, the punchline was, after all, you killed its friends. But I can't find it. Anyway, I'm sure there's some meme in this neighborhood. If you ever come up with it, you'll get 5,000 resorty bucks. Oh, do I do this? Sounds very familiar. Okay. I need some of you to avert your eyes briefly, because I think we're going to have a research partner here. Hello, Gemini. I'm looking for a meme or joke, probably from the 2010s. Would you mind helping me in my quest? Blah, 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 yes, happy to help, etc. Blah, 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 blah. Animal advice era, not quite that. Is it the Guile one? Like the Guile theme goes with everything? If only. I think I used that in a YouTube video a while back. It made me laugh, as these often do. Yesterday's post made me cry. Let's not talk about that anymore. Let's see here. It was something about enraging about something. This is very awkward. Something enraging because you killed its friends. Sound familiar? You find it cute, I find it enraging, you killed my friends. Okay, this is definitely hallucination moment. This is definitely a hallucination. This is definitely some sort of bizarre, that's not real, but we'll see. Okay, maybe not. It was an explanation for why something got angry. Last try and then we're done. Beep boop, connecting, beep boop, failure. Oh boy. Also, I love that it's titled itself 2010's Meme Quest Assistance. I'm having a hard time filling your request. Can I help you with something else instead? Would you tell me a joke about a useless LLM? An LLM and a toaster sitting on a kitchen counter. All right, very good. Very good. Word of the day, team. What's the word of the day? Good to see you. Word of the day. Scrupulous is one of those words we often hear in its negation, but not in its, what's the other word for that? Not in its positive form. Is the Street Fighter scene from with Raul Julia? No, like the for me it was a Tuesday. No, it's not that, but thank you. I appreciate the thought. He played Rizdactyl with it. I mean, the issue is I don't know what it is. It's from a kid's book with All My Friends Are Dead. I don't think it's this. I think I've seen this before, but I can't type. That's fine. That's fine. Oh gosh, all my friends are dead. Funny stuff. Funny stuff indeed. I mean, very, very sad stuff indeed, but all my friends are bred. That's great. Anyway, on to it. A scrupulous describes someone who is very careful about doing something correctly or something marked by such carefulness. Scrupulous can also describe someone who's careful about doing what's honest and morally right. Speaking of which, good seeing you, Strawberry Chemist. For example, she was always scrupulous about her work. Being an editor requires scrupulous attention to detail. And lastly, less scrupulous companies find ways to evade the law. Alright, did you know? People described as scrupulous might feel discomfort if their work is not executed with a sharp attention to detail. Such discomfort might present itself as a nagging feeling, much as a sharp pebble in the shoe might nag a walker intent on getting somewhere. And we're getting somewhere. The origin of scrupulous is founded in just such a pebble. Scrupulous, and its close relative, scruple, a feeling that prevents you from doing something you think is wrong. One scruple, I suppose. Both come from the Latin noun scrupulus, meaning a small, sharp stone. The diminutive of scrupus, a sharp stone. Scrupus is a metaphorical meaning too, a source of anxiety or uneasiness. When the adjective scrupulous entered the English language in the 15th century, it describes someone careful about preserving moral integrity, but it's now commonly used for someone who's careful in how they execute tasks. Friends, I want to have a brief conversation about moral integrity. So yesterday, YouTube video, Magic the Gathering thing, I opened a relatively old pack from 1994 that had been encased in a PSA slab, and it did not go terribly well. There were no valuable, expensive, special cards, whatever. And so many people in the comments said, of course it's the case that the people who sold this to you, or the people who put it in a slab, searched the pack and did not send you one that could be possibly good. Of course they did so. What would stop them from doing so? This kind of thing. And I don't know. I want to say, on the one hand, there's probably surveillance. Right? On the one hand, there's probably, at the companies, a camera to ensure people don't do this kind of thing. But past that, for me, the answer is just, simple morality. If someone entrusts you with something in order to do X, Y, Z with it, why would you do A that harms the person? And is it just, the fear, if I were in that position, I would do it, and so people can't be trusted? Or is it instead everyone's harming everyone, so they may as well be also? I don't know. Because this one in particular is really good provenance. There's a fellow who is very well respected in the Magic community, has been around forever, and I bought it from him. He claims to have taken a sealed box, moved the sealed box to the big grading company, PSA. PSA opened the box and then sealed the little packs inside of sealed hard plastic. And I want to say, yes, that story feels good and right to me. But so many of the commenters were convinced that either Open Boosters, the guy around forever, clearly is cheating people, clearly search them all, or when they get to PSA and open the boosters, PSA would cheat and take out the ones that are good for them, that have nice things inside. I don't know. It's entirely possible that I'm just a rube. I might be the kind of person that the filthy business person is looking for to cheat. But I think this whole thing only works if it's like a trust-bearing enterprise. That generally speaking, people are not trying to screw over each other. Now, am I just a rube? Like, I actually can't debate that. If I do not believe that if I do not believe that people are generally not trying to cheat me, I don't know how to live in this world, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know. Magic cards are an investment vehicle now. I mean, not for me. Yeah. I don't know. I can't assume good faith. It feels really bad not to assume good faith, especially among people who put themselves out there, right? If it's the case that it's someone who's like, hiding in the basement and stealing away from people, fine. But like, okay, let me be straight with you. Like this guy right here, Open Boosters, has been around forever, and like he puts his face up there, and he's a really fun, friendly guy. And when he has this deal where if you send him $25, he'll give you back at least $25 worth of random stuff. And recently someone did like $500 and he sent them over $1,000 in stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to believe that, never mind. I'm a rube, let's move on. Rearrange the letters to form an adjective that means showing great care, attention, and effort, marked by careful, unremitting attention or persistent application. All right, showing great care, attention, effort, or marked by careful, unremitting attention or persistent application. I have no idea. Oh, I do have an idea. The word's assiduous. All right, some of you got it also. Yeah, that pile of S's really threw me off, but assiduous is the word. Good job, Geektown and Dr. Possible for getting that one in there. There we go. Assiduous. I wonder if this is related all to the word assay. I bet it is. Yeah, the word analysis is part of assaying also. Let me see if they give a shared etymology. Yeah, so again, to analyze there. Don't confuse assay and essay. Yeah, test value. It seems very likely. We could look it up in more detail if we want to, but I don't want to. Instead, I want to play trivia. I'm really stuck on the idea of people constantly cheating each other and how this is a very bad world. So, in fact, as one of you might say, it's hell. Here we go, team. Social sciences. Incheon is home to the only official Chinatown in what definitely not China country. This is Vietnam, correct? Or is it Korea? I believe this is Vietnam. No. Rough. A museum dedicated to exactly what you'd guess, Mr. Toilet House, is worth the admission when visiting Suwon in what country? Is it Korea? Is it North Korea, in fact? Nope. Samsung Town is a giant office park in Seoul. In what Asian economic powerhouse nation? Well, let's move on from that one. I thought it'd be really fun for being North Korea, but I couldn't remember where the division was. I wonder if I'd just put in Korea if it would have gone. Oh, I do wonder. Yeah, so where is Incheon exactly? This is unfortunately the case where, like many people born in the 80s, I run together the Vietnam and the Korean War. Like, I understand the important differences between them, but they're taught in such a speedy way, and I think that Korea seems like a hangover from Vietnam that I have trouble distinguishing the cities from them, certainly. Okay, so it's just south of Seoul. Good to know. North Korea could have a toilet museum tourist trap. I mean, what it is more like North Korea is, it's full of lots of stuff, right? It's not just like sad peasants farming, though there is some of that. And so I can imagine North Korea having like a museum of the history of the toilet and how their, Juche toilets are the greatest of all possible toilets. Because it doesn't say tourist, does it? Yeah, I thought this was a joke. I thought this part... Anyway, fine, we'll move on. Korean War was MASH. Vietnam was China Beach. True. But as I understand it, MASH was intended as a commentary on Vietnam while being set in Korea, or the other way around. I can't remember which one. I don't remember exactly. Anyway, question number 2, let's get to it. Go and smell the roses with an early ad slogan for what trip booking site? Go and smell the roses. Is it British? Is it like the English Civil War? I know Kayak is the one I use regularly. I was introduced to it a long time ago. There's like what, Travelocity, Priceline. I think Priceline is the one that Shatner shilled for. We'll try Priceline. That has nothing to do with flowers, so I'm less sure about that. Back when they sponsored the show, they were as seen on the Amazing Race deals on what tourism website? So I know Travelocity, I know Kayak, so I'm going to do Travelocity because I think it's more common, but I have never seen Amazing Race. Travelocity? Hey, there you go. Hey, many of you got it. Good job, team. Slick Deals, that thing also. Slick Deals. MASH was indeed a commentary of Vietnam, but set in Korea. That's where I get confused. All right, good job, team. And then Expedia bought a gnome-centric online travel agency. Oh, I remembered that one of the websites or one of the commercials used a gnome regularly. I wouldn't be able to tell you it's Travelocity, though. Anyway, today is the day of ignorance, and that's okay. Arts and Culture, a blank count by Adichie, and In the Blank House by Carmen Maria Machado. What word fills in the blank in those titles? As I mentioned, tomorrow we're meeting a bookseller. Very excited about this. At some point, the topic of, hey, who are your favorite authors will come up. And if I'm being honest, I'm going to have a list of white men to tell. There are some women authors I've really enjoyed, but to call them my favorites would be a tremendous mistake. And so I don't know what I'm going to do about this. Like, do I say, oh, I really enjoyed Elena Ferrante? She's not my favorite, but anyway, unfortunately it is the case that I do read a tremendous number of male authors in general, and this is not the right thing to say in the moment. Anyway, is it Bleak House? The return to Bleak House is a reference to the earlier piece? Probably not. How about in, I hate someone. How about in Kao Juing Kin's classic Blank of the Red Chamber, or Stephen King's not so classic Blank Catcher? It's Dreamcatcher, because I know Stephen King. I mean, I suppose I can talk about like anti-colonialist philosophers I like, but yeah, I'll just be myself and say what books I actually do like. But I don't know. Increasingly, it's not a gap in my knowledge. Like I intentionally read one woman author a month now as a way of trying to like cast about for the good connections. And I haven't pulled it off yet. So I don't know. It's an embarrassing topic. Let's move on. Question number 4. Discovering quark gluon plasma and maintaining anti-hydrogen for 15 minutes are a couple of wins for what Swiss-based intergovernmental group. Is it CERN? I bet it's probably CERN. There we go. Look at that. Science and nature is now my wheelhouse. I'll take it. We need 2 points for a win. Can we get there with entertainment? When it's time for my last request, tell my mama I did my best. So sings Chris Stapleton before getting to the title of what prison ballad? So I know of Chris Stapleton. If Noms were here, she would get this instantaneously. She knows so much about music. Speaking of which, the New York Times released a, 30 top American living singers. No, sorry, songwriters. Yeah, 30 top American living songwriters list. and it was so fantastic to see who they included and who they left out. It's led to a lot of interesting debates, both in the household here and also on Reddit and elsewhere on the internet. The person who is most referenced in the New York Times comment section, how dare you leave out Billy Joel? It's the New York Times and Billy Joel not included. Anyway, I'm going to say it's the Folsom Prison Blues, though I know that's not correct. All right. A Bible belonging to Suge Knight and the electric chair from their logo sold at 2009 bankruptcy auction for what Dre and Snoop record label? Is there an Alcatraz? I know that, oh gosh, I know like Death Row is a label and Def Jam. We're not getting 10 points today, team. What's a famous prison I know? There's Leavenworth. That's the military prison. There's Alcatraz. There's... I need to listen to more rap. You know who is not included in the old songwriter list? So there was an issue around representation, I think. Eminem was not included. I think Eminem has a claim for being an incredibly good lyricist, obviously, or lyricist. I'm doing Alcatraz, but I'm sure it's wrong. All right. The Green Mile, Dead Man Walking, and Monsters Ball spend significant time hanging out with ill-fated Penn intersection. Oh, it's just Death Row? Why was I convinced it was the name of a prison? Oh, it's just Death Row. Oh, yeah, exactly. I was thinking of named prisons indeed. Wow. Oh, it's Suge. Thank you. Suge Knight, not Suge Knight. Brutal. Yeah. Anyway, 9 points, that's fine. We had a big win in science and nature today, that's what counts. South Korea, most people got right away because they know where Incheon is. Travelocity, people did not get it all. This might be an artifact of an earlier era. Dreamcatcher, most people got it right there also. The CERN, about half people got right away. And then Death Row Records, most have gotten 2 because they know things about Dre. Fun. All right, a rougher day for everyone. Equivalent for me yesterday. This 40-year-old white man got 3 points on that one. Well done to you, my friend. I should have gotten in 2. Yeah, I got overly focused on name of prison. Anyway, fun stuff. Time for you all to play. Time for you all to show me what you got. Friends, blank of blank for today. Blank of blank. Show me what you got. Hello, Knobs.
Ace of base.
Ace of base.
All that she wants is another baby.
I did ace. All right, Knobs, do you mind closing your eyes for 1 second? Okay. Would you have known, where is it? Quote, when it's time for my last request, tell my mama that I did my best, end quote. So sings Chris Stapleton before getting to the title of what prison ballad? Do you know the answer to that? If not, it's fine.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, it's called Death Row. I know you know.
Open my eyes now?
Oh yeah, please open your eyes. Absolutely. I was curious if you know music so much better than I do.
I know Chris Stapleton, but I don't know that song.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me move the mic for you also. Boop 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 boop.
Yeah. The thoughts that went through my head were, I think he had something very famous called like Tennessee Whiskey or Tennessee something.
Okay.
And then did he cover some Johnny Cash song? Those were the thoughts I had.
I actually went with Folsom Prison Blues also, the Johnny Cash song right away.
Yeah.
It ended up being just the name Death Row instead.
Death Metal.
Death Metal, absolutely.
Chris Stapleton sings Death Metal.
I could imagine it. All right. I was thinking of Chris Thiele also, I just realized.
Oh, wait, that's banjo. That's not mandolin.
Should we have a special segment sometime where Noms attempts to impersonate every instrument out there? I think it'll be fun.
Mandolin Rain by Bruce Hornsby is a good song. It features a mandolin.
Okay, gotta get the thing moving. So system is a word here. 22 systems.
System of a Down.
How about the word kingdom? Other people gotta play two knobs. Hold on for 1 second. Kingdom,
I
there's
was just
one.
saying words.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That have of in it.
7. There are 7 sevens. I love it. First, we have 137 firsts. Let's go with the word modern. We have 5 of those. Mouth noises. Yeah, do you know? I think I played that for you before. Mouth noises is an album by a young man whose name I've forgotten.
I was thinking it's an alternate title for dance music. Mouth noises.
That'd be very good. Republic, there are none this time. Now it's time for a guess from you. Computer, there are 5 computers.
I was not ready.
How about the word woman? There are 9. Whenever you're ready to shout it out. Dynasty, none unfortunately. The word science. Science, there are 3 this time. Very good. The blank of blank blank. How about a step? 2 steps.
History.
That's a great word. Thank you, Noms. 20. If the microphone overpeaked there, I apologize. That was not what we're set up for.
Someone else said history too.
Very good. How about Asia? 3 Asias. How about China? There are 6 Chinas. The word Peru, perhaps. No Peru this time. Women, plural. Women and women count the same. Utah. That'd be great, but no. The history of time. 33 times. How about the word science? I think we've done before. We did do so. Noms, what's a 4-letter word you know? History of John. There are 5 Johns somewhere. Country, maybe. There are 21 countries. How about the arts? That's pretty cool. 32 art. Good job. How great thou art. Europe, there are 3. How about the math, maybe? There are no maths. How about jazz? Great guess.
Oh, that's good.
3 jazzes, but no. The word film. There we go. So... You're in a very silly mood today. I love it. So Noms and Klaus got today. We'll read the first paragraph and then...
Oh, people can't see my left hand, so I have to gesticulate with my right hand.
Are you being excited?
Yeah, I'm being excited.
That's great. The history...
Yay, Klaus. Here's high five.
The history of film chronicles the development of a visual art form created using film technologies that began late 19th century. The end. Yeah, good stuff. Noms, now we play a little game called the Rizdactyl. But do you have stories you want to share? Anything you want to talk about while I get it loaded up? As it's time for the big screen.
I just offered a job to somebody.
Hey, that's right. You had a call with a new associate provost, a person who's going to take on a ton of the work you're currently doing and help you.
Not a ton.
A small amount of the work you're going to do.
Some of.
And then also, I think, smooth down some processes and help them get more organized. So the big question is, what was her attitude towards the offer?
Oh, it's positive.
It's positive. So did she give you the, I accept, or let me talk over to the family, or?
Yeah, let me talk to the family. But, they were already thinking about, what date they would move and when their contract would expire and stuff like that. So I think they're positively disposed.
That's great. I think often for some people at this moment becomes, absolutely real in a way that is terrifying. Now, they've lived internationally before.
Quite a bit.
In fact, are they international right now? No. Are they outside of the U.S. right now?
No, they're in the U.S.
They're U.S.? Okay. But I think they've lived in Asia before, and so it won't be oh gosh, this is unlike living in the middle of Nebraska.
Yeah. They were a Fulbright scholar abroad, so they've lived quite a bit internationally.
That's really great.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this because this is a position that you've been wanting to create for probably 2 years now, and it's all coming together. And man, if she is brought on by the fall, I'm so happy because it's going to give you more time to think about things you care about as opposed to doing sort of in the weeds issues that you should not have to do right now. That's great. Excellent. Thank you for that news, Noms. That feels really, really nice to learn. Cool. Anything else you want to talk about right now, Noms, or should we do a little Rizdactyl?
Let's do some Rizdactyl.
Is there a word you'd like us to do today, or should we pull one from the old pile here?
Let's pull one from the old pile then.
All right. So you could decide if it's a good one.
Okay.
I need 3 possible responses from Noms. Number 1, good one. Number 2, not right now. Number 3, ungettable.
Okay.
And ungettable does not mean for one particular nerd, but by the community in general. Give what you know about folks.
Okay.
Here we go. Man, do the ones here. Noms up here on the greatest songwriter list. I could go fill up my coffee if you want to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Sure.
Quick resorty break. Do you need it pulled up, Noms, or you were well enough to talk about it?
I think I would like to talk about it off the top of my head
Sound
instead,
good.
because otherwise I'll be spending time like scrolling going through things.
It's true. It's true.
But
Paul
instead,
Harvey, hello.
we can just like talk generally about it.
Excellent. We're going to find this list. So because the New York Times is probably paywalled.
I bet this is not paywalled. I
You don't
bet
think so?
I bet the first list is not paywalled, and then if you want to like read details or watch the videos,
Maybe.
that's paywalled.
Yeah, it's just New York Times 30. Lost Wanderer. Lost Wanderer, thank you for the Prime sub. I'll take that Prime sub as a vote in favor of Noms. It has nothing to do with me. My friend, thank you so much.
Noms has to get into Noms. Here we go.
You want your hood on? Yeah.
Yeah, now I look like me.
You look like your remote indeed.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Lost Wanderer. And look at that. Welcome to Geek Town's link for you. Very cool. Thank you much. Noms, tell the story about what you think of the list, and then I will be back in a bit. The green screen is closer than it used to be, and I'm probably larger than I used to be. What a shame.
Also, I look cross-eyed. I'm not cross-eyed. What's so funny?
Poor Noms. Poor Noms.
What do I think of the list? Well, I listened to the episode of the New York Times Daily podcast that explained the list. So I understand how a lot of the things came to be. At the same time, it seemed like they had like set up so many arbitrary, not arbitrary, but so many requirements to be able to define the list as it is, or like ways to explain why the list is the way it is. Please don't hate us or something, right? So they have to be living, they have to be American. Oh, wait, that two, there we go. American. So, and then they wanted to represent, they wanted to make sure to represent lots of different genres of songwriting, that it's not just kind of person with a guitar, which is what most people think of when they think of songwriting. So within all those constraints, I can see how they got the list they got, right? And then they also said that they didn't want like too many of the same type of person. So when they were describing Billy Joel and why Billy Joel is not on the list, they said that they already had like the piano man type person already on the list. And so they didn't think there was a need for another like schlocky piano man. So that's why Billy Joel isn't on the list. So given those kinds of, constraints or whatever that they put on themselves, I can see why the list is. One of the entries is a 2-person team, already disqualified. Yeah, I didn't count to see if it's 30 people total or 30 entries, because there's like 3 people listed from like Nashville Music Row. So you could be like, we can list like the 60 songwriters in New York and just like include like a whole bunch of people, or people who wrote disco music. So I think that might be kind of like a sly way of getting around it. There's a 4-person team too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I appreciate their inclusion of people who are primarily songwriters and not famous artists themselves, like Diane Warren and the trio from Nashville's Music Row. I think it's nice for them to recognize people who write pop music but aren't themselves like really famous artists. I think that's nice. You're scanning as fast as you can. Let's see. Man Doodly says, I haven't seen the list, but I know there are professional songwriters that just write for other singers. I wonder if they were included. Yeah. So there were a few of those that were included. Yeah, I agree. Diane Warren is a solid choice. Like, she writes a particular type of song, and it's a little schlocky, and all of her songs kind of sound kind of the same. But at the same time, like, I think her songs like are very famous and exemplify a certain type of songwriting, right? Yeah, like what the list is, greatest American songwriters alive. Now, apparently, Riz told me yesterday that there's quite a bit of controversy around not including anybody from like the theater realm. So anybody who does like musical theater work is not included. And I think if you say songwriters, the other image that people often have are of like the Great American Songbook, right? People like Irving Berlin and stuff like that. Now, obviously, Irving Berlin is dead, but like, are there people who are in that tradition who are not represented here? Maybe, right? Yeah. Also, people who write jingles not represented here. Jingles are very, very important in our lives. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Dogberry says, I'll need to parse it further, but first impression, there's a lot less folk and country than I anticipated. Yeah, I think that was intentional, right? That they said that they intentionally tried to broaden it beyond person with a guitar, and so as a result, they really, it seems like they made a concerted effort to look into rap and hip hop. So Jay-Z, I think, is one of the big people that they put on there. Yeah, and then there's No Barry Manilow. Is he still alive? But yeah, like, you're kind of surprised not to see that many male singer-songwriters. Yeah, and I wonder if that was like they're intentionally trying to be like non-stereotypical and more inclusive. Because yeah, like, there's no Neil Diamond, there's just a lot of folks that are kind of the same genre. Neil Diamond, James Taylor, like those kinds of people not on there, right? Paul Simon is on there. So yeah, listening to that podcast, it seems like they would have taken like someone like Paul Simon and said, okay, now he stands for a whole group of people that kind of wrote music in a similar vein and with like similar interests or something. Oh, Barry Manilow is alive, but he's not well. Yeah. Film composers are underrepresented. Yeah. Let's see. Who's that guy? John Williams, right? John Williams is still alive, right? Yeah, like he's not represented on there. Anybody who does instrumental music not represented on there. Philip Glass, is Philip Glass still alive?
Do we call these songwriters though?
Yeah, I mean, they don't write songs.
I mean, it's in general sense
yeah.
a song they do, but I think it's a cruel insult to call instrumental music a song merely.
Oh,
I don't know.
Michael McDonald. He's kind of like, yeah, in kind of the Barry Manilow vibe. There's he wrote some song that's really, really famous, right? That he didn't perform himself, or he performed himself later or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Randy Newman, yeah.
Yeah, and did you say My Big Complaint, of course?
No, I thought you already talked about it, so I
did
didn't
not.
say anything.
So the exclusion of John Darnielle of the Mountain Goats, I think, is egregious. Noms, of course, would say that John Darnielle and Stephen Merritt of Magnetic Fields play the same role.
Yeah.
But as The Atlantic said some years ago, Darnielle is the, except for people in hip-hop, the greatest lyricist there is. And I think that's absolutely true, so...
But I think lyricist is only half of songwriting.
It is true he does not have very interesting music. It is like straight ahead. Let's just jam on the guitar and scream for a while.
Have you played them the parody song?
No, that would lead to my videos being demonetized.
There's a great little parody song that's a YouTube short by a fella, and it's recommend you check it out. Very funny.
Yeah, it's a what every Mountain Goat song sounds like.
Yeah.
And there's some truth to it. Anyway.
Oh, Bon Iver. Yeah. See? But, yeah.
Oh, an excellent discourse. All right, Noms, here's a random one. What do you think? Should we do this, or...
I don't even know what that is.
Is it ungettable? No one will know this LOL. If you say no one will know this LOL, it means you probably should not say
it. Only works... It works in charades. 2 words.
Oh, gosh.
First word. 1 syllable.
Can you make noises in charades? I don't think you can, unfortunately. It is horse bread. Friends, we've gotten horse bread. I don't think our community would have done so. It's a type of bread produced and consumed in medieval Europe. I'm going to say no on that one. Thank you for the excellent submission. But
I have a comment on the Bon Iver thing now.
please continue.
They were probably, Bon Iver was probably part of the list of 700, and they were going through the list of 700, listening to them one by one, and then they got to Bon Iver, and people fell asleep, so they couldn't vote. Aha!
Oh you. This one is great, but I think it's also very difficult to get.
Agreed.
So I'll show this one real quick. It is a nominative determinism.
Not to be confused with pony muffins. Ha 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 ha.
This is like people who would have an family name that is similar to the work they do. So like Dr. Payne is a dentist, for example. All right, very good.
Aren't there? Yeah, there are these things called pony kegs, right? That are like smaller beer kegs. I think they're called pony kegs. I like the idea of pony muffins. They're like that's the name of the mini muffin. Is a pony muffin.
That's adorable.
Do you not know about pony kegs?
I
sure
do.
that's what
I know this from my years in the frat. I was never a frat, but we'll go and do this one. I think it's a good one. I don't know if we know commonly, but I know of it. Do you also, Noms? Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. Friends, I have
Good luck.
I have one on the screen. Noms, do you want to do you want to call this one?
I can't call it because I don't know what it is. I'm just being like King George. Good luck.
I see. All right. Noms, you staying for this? Or you taking off?
You'll be back.
Friends, any question you want to, we're going to do it close enough on this one possibly, but we'll see. Friends, any question we go. Is it man-made? Yes. It is man-made. Whose submission is, sorry. This is, I believe, unnamed comment. No, sorry, Underdog AG. Underdog AG, it's your submission. Is it a person? No. The Great Pyramids of Egypt? No. No. We'll see how this goes. Is it American? No. Is it fictional? No. Is it a place? No. Was it created before the year 2000? It was, yes. Absolutely.
It's really hard, in my opinion.
It is fairly hard, yes. Was it Wetzel's Pretzels? I see what we're doing, but no. A water wheel? No. Is it unique? Yes. Is it a historical event? No. Is it tangible? No. Which is to say, it does not exist anymore. I don't want to get you fooled on that part. Is it a very specific American thing that U.S. Americans are going to have trouble, or non-U.S. Americans have trouble getting?
Non-Americans.
Oh, so it is U.S. Sorry, because that's USA all the way. No, this is not an American thing in any sense at all, frankly. So
I just wanted to join in.
There's already a question that's led you astray. Do the ancient Greeks know about this? No. It existed for 1400. It did. If you had a time machine, could you fit it in your mouth?
The time machine? Oh,
could you fit the time machine in your mouth? Well, that's also probably not. Fictional? No. Was it an ancient wonder? No. At least not in the normal sense of things. Should I help them with the?
Oh, I would not have selected this. I mean, I think it's an interesting learning opportunity. I'm glad that I know about this thing now, but I certainly did not know about it before. So good luck trying to guess it.
Fair enough. Oh, you know what? I misread.
What? That's what I thought it was when I first saw the name, and then I was reading the entry. And I was like, there's no way anyone's going to know this.
I thought they were conjoined twins, and I thought that'd be really fun. I apologize.
They're like Cincinnatus of Vietnam, except I don't know the history of Vietnam pre-1950.
I was very excited to talk about conjoined twins. They're getting flatulence confused with flautist. That is true, that happened. I apologize. I've wasted our time with one that is in principle ungettable.
It's so hard.
That said, those two people were important Vietnamese women.
Like I said, I think it's an important educational opportunity. It's so hard.
I really thought it was conjoined twins.
Just because people have a South Asian name and they're called sisters. You think that they're
Oh,
like,
man. Oh,
like we are
man.
Siamese twins, if you please.
I think that's super racist, possibly. I'm not sure.
No, I'm just saying. Well, no, I'm saying that you're being super racist.
That's fun, too. What are these, like, incredibly niche topics here? Oh, my goodness, you people. That's funny, but not right now. I think we're not going to play today, because let me show you the kinds of things I'm pulling up one after another. That's not the correct page. That is definitely the admin back page link. Hopefully it doesn't get used. Friends, this is the kind of submission that I'm getting right now. How about, the letter A? Oh, it didn't come up, actually. Wrong window, sorry. How about, for example, the letter A? Anybody want to do the letter A? No more Rizdactyl. No more Rizdactyl today. I've become disappointed with the polls.
From Lady and the Tramp. That's correct.
Oh, gosh. The letter A. Because I guess I'd have to say yes to every, is it A, whatever. Like, oh, is it an A? Is it A? Oh, golly. All right, friends, let's play some Xenonauts. Noms, thank you for coming by for the intro. I hope you had a fun time. I most certainly did not.
Someone said... Cobblestone said, damn, I knew about these.
Yeah, so someone does know about some of these things. Unfortunately, one person knowing about it is not sufficient to make a good game. Today was a bad game. That's okay, though. It's okay, though. We're returning to Xenonauts, day 226. We're in better shape than we've been in any playthrough before.
Am I the ultimate troll?
No, Thank you, Noms. We really should get you a channel. I think you'd enjoy talking to folks at great distance and length and so on.
I think I only enjoy, like, I think I'm not a good main character.
I thought you said
I'm a good troll.
I thought you said previously that you believe you're a big character in our house, and I'm the smaller character.
No, I don't think that's what I said.
Oh no, I think you're the big character.
I don't think I said it quite that way. What did I say?
I see. I don't remember. Anyway, let's play video games. Nons, I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, maybe I'll go for a little run.
Have a nice run.
Now that I've done my work for today.
We'll see you again real soon. Appreciate you.
Bye.
All right. Hello, Jordan. Just jumped in. How am I tonight? I'm doing well, thank you. Having a lot of fun. All very good. We just landed at this place. This is a abduction mission? Or no, terror mission, maybe. Or do we knock down an airplane? I honestly cannot remember. As we begin, though, there are two enemies out here. We're once again fighting at night because that's all we do, apparently. This one is suppressed and so can't fire back. This one is not suppressed, but at some distance right now. Now, are they within 30 tiles of each other? I believe the answer is no on that one. There might be another buffer behind, of course. We have looked this way a little bit already, but apparently can't see much. So we'll go and throw out a flare. Awesome. So nothing much right now. Okay. We'd like to kill both these this turn. After all, this one does mesmerization, and we don't want our people to be mesmerized. So my sniper, singular, Kibs and Britches has not been used yet. We have a 95 shot there. I probably want Kibs to shoot at this one who's farther away. We'll get to that in a second. I brought along a heavy weapon. For the first time in the playthrough, we have a heavy weapons character, which is not useful right now. And we also have our first Gauss weapon. Gaussian weapon, however you want to refer to it. I'm very excited about that. But I hope I can use it effectively. So for the moment, because you're suppressed, I'm going to go ahead and move the shield on in. And then we have shotguns up front as usual. They have quite a bit of armor. So the armor destroying weapon is the laser gun, correct? Yes, -8 armor per hit. So if you just run on in, at what point do you have 43 points left? Geektown-san, you need to have more points, hopefully. Exactly, Gaussian weapon that clears the CRT. I love pushing the Gauss button back in the day. Have you already done... Oh, I see. Geektown actually threw the flashbang that knocked this fellow out. So you're not terribly useful right now. Fluke, if you go to here, 84%, let's do it. Laser destroys armor. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be one of these playthroughs, isn't it? One of these playthroughs. I'll deal with you in a moment. Alright, shield dude number 2. I would like to have come out here. If you get shot, that's fine. Alright, you didn't right now. I'll move you out one step more, and I'll see which way you face in a moment. Okay. So, not much armor here. I'd like to have the laser rifle unload entirely into them. So, Blue Link, if you move to here, you have a 57. So, do I have anyone who can destroy this? I don't think so right now. Yeah, the people who could have items to throw and break that are currently not in position to do so. So, shotgun can't do anything. Shotgun, Hideous has 88 points right now. I'm going to use that on this guy, I believe. So if you go into melee range, you can unload fully. 38 plus 38 is 76. While that is achievable for you, it's at really great distance. So 27 plus 27 is 53. 44 by 3. 70 by 3. Okay, we can shoot twice here. I can't do math. So we should have gone in all the way and fired. We did not do that because I am bad with numbers. Well. Alright, Marks, you're up next, my friend. You probably have to be smoke guy if it comes to it. But here you can have a 64. That seems fine. Cool, thank you. Okay, shotgun, long rifle, sniper. Heavy, I'd prefer not to use this way because we're going to suppress our own people, it looks like. Unless we just go in front here and then blast like the Dickens. We may be self-suppressing. Holy cow. Some of those hits did 60 points. Why didn't I just use my heavy right away? I mean, the answer on that is because I wanted to use my heavy to cover this direction, and that is now not possible, unfortunately. But one dealt with. Okay, we have a sniper and a laser remaining. We sure want someone covering this direction. So, Geek Town, if you go here, there's not really any cover for you, unfortunately. So, I'm just going to put you out there, brother. Good luck. Okay, Blue Link with a 36 here with a 57. Let's try for it. Awesome. Thank you, Blue Link, for being a positively disposed math person right now. Okay. Now, Sniper, 83. Alright, armored down but still living. So what remains is my shield people. I guess I want to draw fire with the shield person. Do I bother shooting at 25? If we shoot at 25, we can't duck. I think ducking is preferable right now. Okay. Geek Town, there's no way. So, unfortunately, unless I can use you, we can throw smoke. That's not a good throw. Well, ow! You actually threw beyond what I intended you to throw. That's great. That's great. So I probably should have covered a little bit more here, because he's probably going to walk over and shoot at someone, but at least it'll be through cover. Maybe. Alright, I give you an Iron Man friendly turn. That's terrible. Alright, so we have a visitor with a rifle. Good man. Yeah, I often find the first round really quite confusing. Oh, he scuttles in all the way. and flanks there. Okay, I'm glad we see this one. Holy cow, 7... Oh, gosh. It does feel like a bit of a difficulty jump there, absolutely. Okay, so Blue Link the Rifleman is dead. Yeah, if these folks do not move, they're able to do a ridiculously hard blast. That I did not know this enemy was here because I didn't light it up. Very unfortunate. So I should have played this even more conservatively, I guess. Cool. Cool. We need to hit these things from behind, ideally. My sniper is bleeding, but it's not essential. Man, these are brutal. That's brutal. Oh, man, so bad. So we know that if we shoot or make any noise, these will turn in the direction of the noise. They can't reaction shot. So ideally I want them to turn around and then have my heavy weapons blast into their back. I'm not sure it's actually doable given the distance we're at. We can do a short, quick little blast that direction. Okay. And then finish up with a shotgun. So we can kill this one without too much trouble. I need to get everyone in position first, though. So heavy. Okay, you can turn and fire from here. Good. Shotgun goes into its back. That should be a kill. Maybe. The other one here, this group's gonna have to deal with, or we can run away. How about we kill... But if we kill one, this group will be exposed. So you three have got to kill the other one. Maybe. Maybe. And there's an enemy over here, of course, as well. Let's deal with this guy first. It was very nicely suppressed thanks to Mark's berserking with his 6 HP left and just firing wildly. Awesome. I should have gone closer from the shotgun, but just wasn't thinking. Alright, that's your turn, good. We want someone to heal up Marks, but Marks is not bleeding, so Marks will live as long as they don't run in stupidly. Okay. So again, everyone needs to be in position before anything happens. Okay, that's definitely too far. I definitely made a slight oopsie-doopsie there. So I think we're starting to have someone die now, most likely. We'll see, we'll see. So what I'm intending to do is to make a noise back here, possibly. Because they will, they will follow this noise, I believe. Okay, only that one did. And so I don't know. So the 180 degree coverage. So if we were to shoot from, we'll say, here, that's into the side. Cat. Unfortunate. So we're just not far enough with that one. Why did I click the character? I just shot from distance by clicking the wrong thing. I shot through... Oh, man. I don't know what happens if I Control-Delete. I know I'm playing Iron Man. I'm cool with losing this character. But that misclick might be everyone gets to die now. Okay. So, you can't get in close enough to do any damage. So you're going to go in as close as you can to throw a grenade. That is your role in this thing, to move that away. Now, my big shooter has already shot. That's terrible. You're going to guarantee Alt F4 is not a crime. I don't know when the game actually saves. It might save at the end of the turn. I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I never do that on stream, but for an Iron Man game where a misclick feels so bad. So, big cheater guy on the loose here. I apologize for the decision there, but it is a strategic guy. Grubzilla, good seeing you. How you doing? Happy power failure, it's true. I'm sorry, I'll take it. I just don't want to lose there. Losing on poor planning, fine. Losing on unexpected enemies, fine. Losing on misclick feels terrible. I actually had a conversation with a student about a week ago. They're really into Dwarf Fortress. And I explained my most recent Dwarf Fortress experience, in which the archers could not equip quivers, and so they were unable to use their bows at all. So my archer line had been absolutely ruined, because they were standing with bows and doing nothing. And my student said, yeah, losing is fun. And I want to make a hard distinction between losing because of misplay, losing due to surprising outcomes, versus losing due to bugs. And my student refused the distinction, saying that anything that happens in a game, win, lose, or draw, is fun immediately. And I think if a game doesn't play by its own rules, at that moment, it's not fun for me. And the losing is fun thing should not apply. Do you agree with me? If not, I will ban you. Alright. I'll play it just as I played it a moment ago, no problems. So, as before, Marks has fired wildly, good job. Was it a bug? I'll say directly it was a misclick. So no, it was not a bug. It was definitely a misclick, but in a moment of real problems in this case. Now, when it comes to Dwarf Fortress, it was absolutely a bug. I was playing the game, my archers were all killed, and then someone in chat said, oh yeah, in this build, archers can't equip quivers, so they can't shoot at all. And so, this one, it was just a misclick, in which it was clearly not what I intended to do, and one of my stronger shooters took a shot from great distance, and it didn't actually do anything useful for us. Again, my characters are dead, I'm fine with that. Okay, so that is that. Now, as before, what I really wanted to do is to find a way to make some noise that catches both of these and makes them turn in this direction. I don't know if that's possible, but this is the only I deal with first. So, the intention is to have someone real far away, namely Shotgun Guy here, move in, and then throw a grenade as far as he can. Okay. I need it to turn more than 90 degrees. Oh, wish I had a Grenadier. What would philosophers say about starting because of misclicks? On the one hand, it's not exactly virtuous. On the other hand, LOL, it's a game bro. I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't think the philosophy of games is kind of underdeveloped because it's seen as a trivial enterprise in my field in general, so most people do not spend a lot of time on that kind of issue. Nonetheless, it's a fair question. I will consider it in greater depth at a later time. Okay, so Hideous, unfortunately, may not be able to throw as far as I want them to. We'll see. Alright, so Fettifist is the one who misclicked last time. Ideally, I want a 68, but you're going to go here with your 48. You're going to turn this way and fire here after it turns. Okay. Patsaru, you're going to go here and fire after it turns. Are bugs part of the game is a good top for a sports philosopher? Yeah, the philosophy of sports and games is more respected than before. But anything that has like practice at its center, leaving the armchair and going and doing things, philosophers tend to struggle with. This is why Marx has that great line about until now the task has been to understand the world, now it is the time to change it. In that way, sort of questioning his fellows. Yeah, so this fellow did turn this way as this run happened. So really and sincerely, the best way to do this is probably to run someone straight up the middle. Unfortunately, I mean, Unnamed Combat has only 61 turn units. Go, go, go! Go! Awesome. 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 Now, I guess I only have one shot before they turn back. So, armor shred, please. Okay. Its back armor has been fully destroyed. I would like it to turn again for you to shoot at it. Okay. Grenade guy, if we throw to here, I don't think it's going to turn far enough. Man, this is a fiddly kind of thing. Like, this is strategy as fiddliness, unfortunately. Okay. I don't think anyone else is close enough to do much. And I just don't want to shoot into the front. So Nicholas can get there also. Go, shields, go! Go, shields, go! Awesome. So now, you blast into the back. I wonder if it's going to turn at the first shot. Gosh, I hope not. All the bullets go in. One is down. Fantastic. Now, my shotgun character's in a very... No, you already shot. You already shot. Okay. I don't know how these prioritize targeting. If they target based on last noise, if they make a strategic choice, or what exactly. Okay. My sniper can still go. This shotgun can still go. This long rifle can still go. The sniper can do crazy damage if we can get turned around yet again. Shotgun, you are not terribly useful right now. I'm not sure what to do here. This will turn it and damage it. It didn't go to where it was located. It was a 50% chance it didn't quite hit correctly. So it did knock off 50 front armor. That's not what we need right now. So what remains is Fluch. Is there any way you can throw far enough? I mean, I guess I could throw a flare in. I may have just had like a fantastic realization of how the game works. Namely, flares are very cheap to throw. How does that not make noise? I heard it go... It absolutely... Alright. The part where I said I've learned something important about the game... No, I haven't. Is there any point in this sniper unload here? Or do I just smoke and hope for the best? Oh, man. Oh, man. The problem is its weapon, no matter where it hits, does huge damage. So I don't think smoke is terribly important here. I think we have to do so, though. Hello? Okay. We may get a death this turn. If so, we've learned important things about the new characters in this game. Or new enemies we're meeting for the first time. Good luck, folks. Oh, it had to move. Oh. If it has to move, it can't shoot. Right. Of course. Okay. The one that killed the character over here, fine. We learned something. But when it comes to... Yeah, when it comes to dealing with it, just smoking on it is huge. So now we can have you sprint across. But I'm going to need to get in position for some damage first. So Putzaru, once again, you go across to there'll be fine. Okay. Hello. It's going to be a terrifying moment for the troops, namely, oh, it's looking directly at me. All right. Goth's rifle I want to save unless it's absolutely necessary. Because it's going to... it's going to be useful for protecting against enemies from another direction if need be. Okay. So boom, boom, boom should do it. Nicholas, run, my friend, run! That's a lot of fun. Okay, so number one, bang, bang. Cool. Run again. Cool. Ah, it exploded. That's fine, though. Everything is fine. Fantastic. Okay, we now go heal the sniper. Great. So, what is beginning from this moment forward is going to be the slowest creep you have ever seen. We are in absolute Tortuga formation for the rest of the playthrough. What's up, Maddie? What's up, Nicholas? Good seeing y'all. Okay. You're going to look here, because these trixies. And we are not going to break up the squad this time. Absolutely not. So this is the edge of the world. Okay, another little buddy. At sufficient distance that I'm not scared of him. Fine. Putzaru, get in the corner, please. Can't quite get far enough away. This is not a useful location, but looks cool. We'll do that. Hideous, that's your turn already, you're fine. Cat. So my heavy. There's an argument in favor of moving the heavy forward to cover this approach. We'll be a little bit short of time units to do that if we take cover. The heavy can just nakedly stand here, Fetafist. And if somebody comes across, doom for you. Okay. Fluch, I would like very much to throw a flare this direction. Cool. And then your job's going to be protect the back end of this thing. Well, at least the power of sight. Sniper friend, I guess I'm going to set you up here to also cover any approach. Okay. Marks, you're in really bad shape right now. Let's have you doctor yourself, and then you might get to defend the vehicle for the rest of today. I'm going to throw a flare over here also, so that Geek Town could take a look on the way out. Okay, nobody else right now. Another one in. Okay. Another one in. I don't know if throwing flares is actually a good idea. Like, does it make it easier for enemies to shoot also? Possibly. Possibly. Okay, Marks, man, go hide in the vehicle for right now, my friend. Can't have more colonels dying. Cap, good luck, team. We've got the civilians to go home. We have actually a pistol. Protecting old Marks there. Okay, across it comes. Ah, it's not going to keep going. Alright, wild shot, no problems. No problems at all. Okay, we heard a ship open and close. We are fighting a abductor, I believe. So, lots more fun ahead. This guy moved and shot, so probably can't Overwatch anymore. Pop on in and see who we see. Flare out, please. Cool. Useless, but cool. Okay, so do I have any characters nearby who need more kills? I mean, Fettifist certainly does, but I'm not going to waste the heavy shot here. 77 to there. Take that. I am not using Kibs for scouting, I swear. We will not use our sniper for scouting in this playthrough. I promise. 37. Hey, you got it. I don't know why I call it out when there are very, very low odds of hitting something. I don't know, it's a moment of pride where I say 37% chance of hitting, and then we do hit. It feels very, very good. Okay. So, I would like to have Fettifist on this corner if possible. Okay, from here you can do the big shooting if need be. You're here to protect the sniper. You stay there. Okay, Fluke. I want you behind the line here. Yes, run through the front line to get in the back line. Good. Okay. Patsaru. Man, we'll just made that Blue Link died. I now have only 3 rifle people. Definitely not ideal. And the shotguns will be useful once we get to the ship, but between now and there, somewhat less so, I'm afraid. Geektown. Can you give me sight this way, please? Don't split the party, he says. Send Geektown off on his own, he says. Nothing more fine. So this is the other side of my troops. You will just hide here, and if anyone comes around, you'll show them you mean business. And then Marks, I'm going to bring you forward. At 42 health, you're good. Hello there. Good. Wild shooting, no problems. There's more enemy movement. Still so many enemies alive. Cap. So ideally, excuse me, ideally sniper deals with that. It's a great distance, probably won't happen this turn. We'll see, though. We're going to have someone, namely a shotgun person, go ahead and move forward to throw a flare. Hey, it's the ship. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Glad to know where the ship is. Shotgun's not useful at this long distance, so you're going to start moving over this way. And I don't know what to do you next turn. We'll see. Geektown, we sure would like it if, but... Okay, 53 from here. If you sneak forward just barely, Marks... Another enemy. Okay, so this little buddy has the purple on their head. What that means is that this buddy is increasing that buddy's accuracy. Hey, we crouched then stood up again. What a great use of time units that is. Okay, almost no damage. And Marks is now exposed. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright, Geekson, it would not be bad to move you forward to here. If it popped on the corner, it gets both barrels, I suppose. Alright, Sniper, is there any way you can get a shot on this fellow? They have 48 points remaining to do so. That's to here. It's a 0. So once again, if it comes around the corner, this will be good. Now, there are two issues with what I'm doing right now. Number one, our friend Marks is still exposed. So smoke is probably good to force to move forward into the attackers. Number two, we are not covering this direction. If someone pops out, it might get real bad. So again, smoke in that direction would be good too. Okay. And I'll probably have Fettifist try to set up to cover the front, which you can do for right now. Please no enemy here. Please, for all that's good in the world, don't have an enemy sitting right there. Okay. So, we want to smoke here and smoke here, presumably. Unnamed does not have a smoke grenade. Nicholas does. How strong are you, Nicholas? 84. That's not bad at all. We have to have 45 points remaining for the throw. You're not very good, are you? As long as this blocks out the obvious path to Marks. Now, of course, the only issue is, does it go this way and shoot him? If that happens, it's pretty bad. Also, I've just blocked the approach for my sniper. Good. Good, 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 good. Yep, that's what I'm signing up for. Sequencing one's troops. A skill I just don't have. Okay, you're gonna go here just in case, I guess. Didn't help a lot, but okay. Oh boy, team. Alright, Flug has a rifle and does have smoke, but your strength is not especially good, is it? Only 55. So I guess I want to have you in a place where you can support Marks if it comes to it, but just too far away, because someone decided to split the team. Someone said, let's not do this, and then he did it. Okay. Putzaru, are you the hero again? Really high strength, all the points. And unfortunately, throwing is half of one's time units, no matter how many time units you have. And I understand why that's useful for some purposes, but it's a little bit annoying when it comes to, actually factually thinking about how smoke works. We'll call that good. Putzaru, hero. Alright, let's see what the enemies do. Please just walk forward. Hey, thanks. Sniper? Okay, so Sniper didn't try the shot. It may be just out of distance. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He ran, but did not shoot. Almost certainly has an Overwatch left. There's another enemy right here. We know all of this. We have to act on that knowledge. If Marks moves to here, he has a 62. Okay. I think what I'd like to do is flashbang now if possible. We have 2 flashbangs on Nicholas. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We'd like to suppress the other one also if possible. So throw around the corner. I wish I had better vision. This sets sufficient distance where Marks can probably get vision, but not be shot at. Possibly. 95? Just show me where the enemy is, please. Okay. In whatever way, it's outside of range. So we'll need to deal with that in some other way after a while. Sniper, can you see it all? If 29. Does that get better? 74, awesome. We want the kill so it doesn't explode. Neat. Okay. I want little buddy to walk out again. And, we could flashbang in there and then have shotgun running wildly. Which, in Geek Town, we trust, of course. If we have 86 points, you can shoot it twice. I just wish I had vision. Because there might be a bunch of enemies in there. Man, be able to shoot twice would be absolutely amazing and probably get the kill, but let's play it safely, I suppose. So, smoke back here again. Name of the game. Okay, hopefully it moves forward through that. If it comes through this way, we're good to go. It is the case that Fettifist now has like full blasting action. If we move forward, it'll be like the weaker one again, but I'm okay with that. Okay, only issue then is the corner here. So shield goes forward. Okay, if we find an enemy here, there's nothing we can do about it. So... because there's no one immediately, I'm going to turn the shield towards the door. Cool. As always, it's possible that Fettifist will suppress unnamed. Gotta stop doing the setup, but how it goes. Alright, forward, flug. Just keep an eye on the door. Patsarusan, we have enough troops here to cover that, and this is not splitting the party. We're still roughly in one spot. You should crouch just in case. Okay, Geek Town, if they come around, we're going to even step in one farther. Is it time to get punished? Alright. We're going to have to go in and find this buddy. Okay. So Hideous can go here and look. No luck. Do I blind flashbang? Have you moved forward also? Possibly in the corner here, possibly in the corner here. I think waiting for a shield is probably the correct move here. Though it'd be absolutely amazing to just move my my shotgun in straight away. Okay, nobody right now. I hate this part. Okay, this feels very strange. Alright, so there's no one here. Which means he may have scuppered over into this. If I move a shotgun forward, it's not as useful. But we need to cover the backside here now. Okay. Hideous shotgun person. Could be an enemy this way. So we'll go and throw a flare also. I should probably do flares out at the beginning of every round. Just to see anything useful at all. Okay, marks go here. Sees nothing. Go here. Sees nothing. Is standing up. Is not great. I don't know, man. The enemy unknown portion of this game. I cannot see enemies easily. Does get me. Alright, Kibbs can see a lot over there. Not sure it'll help too much. We gotta get a Goss sniper rifle next science time. Cat. I think it makes sense to send a shield around this way to possibly flush out the enemy. With them, I'll send a shotgun. Unfortunately, I went one step too far, so we can't fire from there. But... Little buddy! Hello, Fred! It came out and went back in with no one shooting. How do you make a decision to shoot or not? I mean, it's pretty bad accuracy, so I guess it's good you didn't take that shot. But it's a tiny bit embarrassing, squad. Little bit embarrassing. Okay. I think because he went out and back in, he can't shoot. Well... I believe a lot of things. Unfortunately, only a very small portion are true. Alright. 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 Geektown, can you help me here? You absolutely can. Well done to you, Nicholas, for taking that shot. Thanks for the help. Okay. Alright. At this point, I'm assuming that all the rest of them are inside of the mothership. This may not be true, so I need to get some support over here just in case. Though going in sort of blindly feels pretty bad. Hello! This is a case where I didn't shoot it down. So there are more enemies on the map than usual. Blah, 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 blah. I still believe that we can survive this one, but I gotta say it is becoming less of a proposition that I'm ready to affirm than previously. Through cover, that's brutal. Absolutely brutal, man. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna leave Sniper Friend to help cover the door now. Must be a good game. I'm playing it a lot. I mean, I am, and it is a good game, but I've gotta say, we've hit the point where it's gotten difficult. I think I may have fallen behind on tech, which is leading me to not be able to kill enemies quickly. Hello. Yeah, even the little sectons, because they have plasma rifle, I think, are doing crazy damage. Now, the interesting question to me is, has that one been there the entire time, or did it come inside and we didn't notice? If it's been inside the entire time, to shoot again. Okay, it's not been inside the entire time. That is a good thing. Okay, and then we can shoot again if need be with the pistol. For now, though, ye olde shotgun guy, do your work. Okay. The question now is, was that the one that was outside before? Let's find out next turn. But there's no way to really peek corners in this game. Which, fine. But also a little challenging. Geektown can be killed a fair amount. Yes, New Eyes, I played the original XCOM way back in the day. I don't fully recall on what system I played it. I think... I mean, was it on one of the consoles also? Like, was it possibly on Sega? I think it may have been. If it was on Sega, then I played it on Sega. Though I think I got it off of Good Old Games back in, I don't know, at some point in the 2000s, 2010s maybe. But yes, I did play the old XCOM way back when. No, the first PlayStation. Okay. Yeah, I played it on the first PlayStation then. And I must play it on the computer also. Because I do know what people are talking about when they talk about the old one. Okay, I think I may have played it on Good Old Games. Regardless, it's a great game. I enjoyed myself, etc. I'm going to sneak forward. our giant shooter. I'm going to sneak forward our sniper, who will surely not be killed. Flug, I want you to move forward also. So I don't know if the big explosive robots can fit inside of this ship. I'm currently hoping that they can't, but gosh, we'll see. I just heard a teleporter. That's what the sound was. A bloop. God. So the only enemy sounds we heard were teleporters and doors. I'm going to say that there are no more outdoor enemies because I don't want to do the necessary crawl to clean every single corner here. So it is time for the mad dash. And if we get shot on the side, you know, that's okay. I have only one physician left, and it's Fluke here. That's not great. Yeah, that's just not great. That's all I have to say about that. Now, Kibbs may have a doctor's kit on them. They don't. Yeah, Kibbs just used to be my secondary sniper, who would definitely have the doctoring kit, but does not currently. Okay, unnamed. We're just going to jam you here. You have 160 armor left. You're only a lieutenant, though. And Colonel Nicholas taking a blast or two. Okay, Geektown really needs healing. There's no way I gave an assaulter... why don't I blow up walls? When I established there was an enemy in here somewhere, why didn't I just blow up the wall so we could see first? I bring all of this C4, and I forget to see first. That is one profound weakness of my current gameplay, is that I just forget to blow up walls. It's a sacred ruin. Who could possibly blow that up? Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, so I would like to have my one physician start moving into a position where I can get a few people healed up, but door. So 2 doors, 3 doors are open now. Teleporter door. I think this one is laid out. It's 3 levels, correct? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 levels. I can't remember right now how many. I think it's 3. I need a map. Alright, so 1 remaining Dr. Fluke. We'll pop back and heal the sniper first. The sniper can't be healed. Okay, so we want to try to heal folks over here. Namely Nicholas first. So Nicholas, if you go to here, can I bring Fluke to you and get the heal done? I can. Okay. So you're going to expose yourself now so Fluke can hide behind. Oh, can't go that far. I almost ran them so they cannot be safely, and they're blocked out the sniper at the same time. Okay, y'all are good. Hideous does not need to be healed. There'll be another assaulter at some point soon. If you go here, you can have a snapshot. Oh no. Cat, I need to have Fedifis in the breaching party. If we do not, Fedifis is going to blast all of our friends. Man, how does one use a heavy when you have a breaching party also? You could be the smoker if need be. I just don't know how good suppression works when it comes to breaching. Like, I know how to protect a particular corner once we're inside. Until then. Alright, Geektown, you're the next character who needs to be healed. So you're going to come over here and wait for the doctor's turn. Okay. I don't know if you heard the boo. That's the sound of a robot flying. I think it's the sound of a big robot flying. So, so, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, we're gonna prepare to breach next turn. I think. So a number of our characters have little enough health that if they get blasted, it's going to be real bad. As I mentioned, that I need to be somewhat cautious on how we move. Okay, you're going to smoke all of our friends except for the sniper. What a terrible throw. It worked out, but not quite where we're supposed to be. Okay, and then I'm going to want you to begin moving over to support the sniper. I may have heard the sound of one of those little spider bros. Okay. Hello. So as usual, Mentark out front. If we just shoot immediately, we'll probably break some things. Mars, did you die? No questions, please. Okay. So, number one, shotgun go. Some hits, some misses, fine. Number two, I have a pistol shoot. So I'm trying to kill this enemy simply so that my sniper can take a shot now. Okay. If Kibbs becomes a pistol sniper, it's worth taking the shot. How on earth? Come on. With a 50% chance, not only did she miss her shot, or he possibly, not sure which one, but shot their friend, resisted mesmerize, fine, I forgot about that, and then shot through cover a killing shot on a character who was camouflaged. That's XCOM baby indeed. Oh my goodness. I'm so angry now that I'm going to use my heavy. Fine. We opened a door also. What is this video game? Okay. So, right. Are we feeling good about the world? We are not. We are not feeling good about the world at all right now. At least we still have our shield people. But it is possible I have insufficient quote-unquote DPS to clear the rest of this place. Because you recall that there are so many enemies in the room above the teleporter. There'd be so many in there. And I've got some shotguns still. I do have the heavy. So normally, like before we ran in, I was planning to flashbang. No, I'm not going to Alt F4. Because again, that was not the game playing unfair. That was not in any way the game breaking its own rules. That feels bad, man, but that's what it is playing Iron Man. I'm fine with that. I mean, fine with it, right? We just need to accept that bad things happen to good people, namely to me. Okay. Yeah, I was going to flashbang before we ran in, though. Seriously. Like, I know how to play the game. That's not true. I know how to say I know how to play the game. Alright. Flug, do you have on a gas mask? You do. I can convert a character, can't I? I can pick up the sniper rifle if need be. Camouflage may not be working. It's possible. I mean, I'm surprised at how... So I know they have good vision. And I know that they get a reaction shot, of course. But, never mind. We're not going to talk about the mechanics here because I don't know them well enough to say anything. All I can say is, that didn't feel great. Flug is not the character I want as a sniper, unfortunately. I need someone who has much better accuracy. But it probably makes sense to bring it forward to someone who could be that character. Okay, next turn we'll pick up some more items. As long as they're shotguns, we're okay. Okay, what I don't recall is, do these doors connect to this room? I just don't remember. And so it's possible to have a whole bundle of friends here in a moment. But we'll be well set up for it. Hideous, your accuracy is 67. Yeah, I need to look through the characters that I'm using right now just to figure out best possible accuracy. Name's a 63, 74 on Putzeru. Putzer's a very good assaulter, though. Nicholas is a 57. Geektown is a 73. Fetifist, a 72. Yeah, no amazing snipers, but we'll see. I would like Fetifist to go to here and watch the teleporters. If someone comes down, that'll be fun. Okay. Nobody in this room immediately. I don't believe there are any corners here to hide in. Yeah, we're good. So next turn, we'll go into the middle room here. I believe it's the case that... this room is clear also. Let's look and see. Yeah, this room is clear also. Awesome. So only the one room left, and then the teleporter. There are 2 levels left. Okay. Man, you may end up being a sniper, my friend. Clearly, flashbangs are needed. You may end up just being a let's throw a lot of grenades person, and that's fine too. You've got to keep your doctrine, though, obviously. Also, you're substantially overweight now. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so you are the, what's the phrase for it? You are the ox cart in, Oregon Trail now. Hello there! Alright. We need higher reaction or reflexes. You have a 79 in reflexes and you went second there? 79 in reflexes, and they go second. Holy moly. Alright. You're fine, Fetifist, you're fine. Here, stay there again, all good. I wish to breach this door now. We can go in from 3 sides if we want to. I think 2 will be sufficient. Okay, set up here as well. I'm glad that at least one enemy came down. Felt nice to be able to deal with that one as need be. Okay. Open the door! Open the door! Oh, wrong character, sorry. Open the door, there we go. Appears to be no one in here. I don't believe they can hide anywhere in this one. Yeah, we're good, we're good. My reaction, can't believe how rude the shots are. I mean, all of the shots this game against me have been so unbelievably rude. We don't want to be standing here. I mean, it's fine if we are, I just need to be absolutely sure that you do not reaction fire in this turn. Okay. I'm going to send shields up first, but it might make a good deal of sense to send my heavy up right afterwards. It really depends on, you know, who we find up there and where and so on. At least we still have Putzuru at full health. Okay, no reaction shot this turn, please. Okay, you go here. You actually go around the side, can't you? Okay, you hang out. Shotgun in the corner. Okay, no friendly fire setup except for possibly ants. Oh, goodness. I turn this way. Wait, you can't turn? Wait, why can't you turn, Geektown? Hello? Okay, we had to move him manually step by step. It was very strange. We actually don't want you there, Fetafist, for the possibility of being shot by a shotgun. I'm guessing no one will come down this turn. Let's see. Fine. Alright. So we're largely in position to send at least one shield person up. 36 armor, 68 health versus 10 and 69. Lieutenant Unnamed Comet, it's your special day. Enemy immediately. Enemy immediately. Okay, only the two. Cool. These are both sectons. We're gonna flashbang this direction. Cool. And then we need you to walk off of the tile you're on. Now, we're behind this character, so it's not going to reaction on our first attack. Also, it has no armor. So, whoever's lowest health assaulter that is currently Geektown, you're going to head on up on this one right here. You're going to step in, and you're going to blast. Well done. Well done. There's a door here, obviously, and a door behind also. Your job is to turn around and watch both doors. Okay. Unnamed can't move right now. Keep it in mind. So the other one is suppressed. This would be a time where I could put a Fetafist up there and blast wildly. However, I would like Fetafist to watch these doors. So Fetafist will probably end on this tile facing this direction. Or maybe bounce over. Okay. I have another shield. Go up here. And shoot. And shoot. Good. Good try on the second one. Alright, so Putzuru can't fit through that door right now. It's fine. Hideous go. If we only move a little bit, it's an 80. Great. Great. Couldn't be much better. We love it. Now there are two doors here. We don't need everyone covering them, but certainly the more we do, the better we are. Hello? Why did you go upstairs and then back downstairs? The teleporter occasionally buggy just a little bit. Just a tad. Okay. You may end up suppressing someone, but that's the cost of admission. And then Flug, with your many bombs, you'll head up also. I think it's actually smarter to have Fetafist stay on a pistol for right now, given our setup. Okay. Nothing immediately. So, full shield. You're going to open this door first. If we end our turn standing on a teleporter, then that counts as I want to go downstairs. So we can't do that. Hello. Okay. Flashbang would be good. Don't have one here. So Fetafist, you're going to flashbang this way. Please don't hit our friends. Hey, thanks. There might be an enemy right here. So this could be a case where flashbanging into the corners makes sense. With the door shut, I think we're probably fine. Yes. Okay. There's no other door. There are 2 ways upstairs to the command bridge thing. Okay. You're going to end up watching this door. So for right now, you're just getting out of the way so that a shotgun can run in and yell, ooh-wee, all at once. Pataru, ooh-wee. Wow, you missed 1 shot at that range. That's not great. Okay, Geek Town, I don't want to use you. Hideous, you're looking hideous as always. So I'm not shooting at point blank there because I want very much to have some cover afterwards. Okay, so this is the part now where we're going to have Fetafist cover this door with the big gun. Wait, why did oh, you threw a flashbang. All right. The part where I said we're going to cover that ended up being a lie. You know, like a liar does. Goodness. All right, this door, I should put you behind instead. Man, too much moving the same character over and over again this time. Way too much of that. But let's see if we get punished for it. Okay, nothing yet. We'll check this room first. And then once we know it's clear, we'll move to teleporters for next turn. That'll be pretty snazzy. Nope, stop. Oh, man. What happens when you click on a tile that you don't mean to click on the other side of the door? I mean, this is a case where it did the thing I asked it to do. I'm very glad there are no enemies inside of that room, but, well... Oh, goodness, team. The game's gotten a little bit silly in the past few minutes. Just a wee bit silly. Alright, so previously there have been 2 enemies upstairs in the cockpit. I think I heard a robot rolling around that I believe is going to be upstairs. It's probably going to be one of the big, strong ones. And so we'll have to work on getting our directions covered well. 3 dead people is silly. Yeah, we can't mourn, we can only laugh this time. Nothing is heard. Let's go. Okay, so it actually turns out being there are no big spookies up here. Also, I should have thrown up a person with flashbangs first. Did not do that. You have flashbangs, good. Your job is to flashbang these both. Okay, thanks. Okay, then get out of the way. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy clear. I say in a way I should not say, certainly. You shoot here. Boop. Good. You can shoot this way. 39%. Attempted boop, well done. And then we just send everyone up. So this will be a mission of great trauma, unfortunately. We'll remember the good times, the bad times, and the times when all of our friends died. Unfortunately. Man, what an easy end for a very difficult mission. It's possible that one of the 3 will live. I don't know how math works, but that'd feel pretty good. We now do not have a functional sniper character. We have Jim, who can be anything, but we have to get more snipers going. I will not take a GG this time. A BG, no re. Okay. So one person died. Sorry, two people died. Who lived? Who lived? No one lived. Because scrolling down, there's the other one. Oh boy. Well, very proud of some of you for getting a bunch of kills. Colonel Skibbs, Major Blue Link, and Colonel Marks dead. Oh man. Okay. So an observer and two fighters together. Is it the case that my ships are repaired and such? They are. So you launch and destroy them. An abductor has been delegated. We know enough about how abductors work by the world with detailed plans. So we get lots of money for things we shoot down now. I would sell junk again. We have quite a bit of money. I remember I was saving up money for something. I know I want another airplane. True. I mean, a Gauss sniper is great. Absolutely should get one of these. We're not doing enough damage right now. I thought there was some upgrade or something I wanted. Maybe another room here, possibly? We have more research capacity again, so I can hire more researchers. I guess I'll go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. Okay. We need to replace the soldiers who died, clearly. Yeah, I think making another hangar here would make some sense also. That's 200,000, we can afford that. No, we can't, never mind. So we're going to have to get more soldiers, though. I've not refreshed the soldier list in a while. I'm going to go ahead and do that because it's free. Cool. So who are the new folks who might want to join us? Okay. Hello to sergeants. Welcome, welcome. Who did I lose? I lost a rifleman, and a sniper. I don't know, team. The accuracy pile is questionable at best this time. Okay, so everything you have is over 50 except for strength. Marco Jung, I'm not trying to do with you, but welcome aboard. You have 70 time units. I'm sure I can do something with that. You have lower time units but an amazing beard. Welcome aboard. Oh, because I hired on the science, I have no more living space. So you two come along for now. We're going to need more living space. Or I can take some of my really amazing soldiers and send them over to South America. So, Mr. Board Games, the Xeno Defender. Squad 2 are actually looking pretty good. Yeah, Mr. Board Games, Mr. Board Games, you're going to go ahead and move over to the Colonial Center. You will do well there, my friend. Thank you for joining the defense of South America. Okay. And then you're coming along as a shield or something. Cool. So unfortunately, we lost the group we were chasing. We're going to go check in Alaska. And I guess just hang out here for a while. And now we're heading home. Hey, there they are. Unfortunately, we do not have any ships to launch currently. We'll have to wait till we go home and refill, which hopefully is now. We close to going again? Yeah, absolutely ready to go. Good engagement. We fought this previously, so I'm going to auto-resolve. And everyone's fine, so good battle, good job team. Observer down. If we do observers, we lose a bunch of op points, so we'll go ahead and accept the bounty. I'm noticing that the Soviet last group is neutral to us right now. So at 250 money, or 250 op, we can get them on side. Currently, no one who's not with us is green to us, so kind of wait out for a while and see if anyone else wants to join the squad. 250,000 money is sufficient to go ahead and build another hangar. That's not a hangar. To build another hangar. Okay, running out of space here. I would like to have another bedroom also. Why we have not invented the triple bunk bed, I do not know. Interceptor. Interceptor. I've never seen an interceptor before. So, interceptor versus interceptors. I'm going to wait a moment while we heal up more. Also, they just disappeared off the map. Huh. So, are they allowed to jump around in a way that we cannot? Because if not, maybe they have cloaking? Huh. So bad things happened in Asia a moment ago. I don't know. I don't know. It's a scientists are here, faster research good to good, as did 2 other characters. So we want to now... We need to name people in just a moment, but here you go. Bonus strength, limited vision, lowered reflexes. The size and bulk of the Colossus exosuit means it can only operate the largest infantry weapons, so machine guns are the only primary weapons available for use. Cannot be suppressed, is immune from gas, can walk through walls. The XR-1 Colossus battlesuit is a massive personal exosuit that provides fearsome strength and unparalleled protection against battlefield threats, but suffers from several significant design limitations. Standing well over 2 meters tall, the Colossus is clad in almost 1,000 kilograms of hardened alloy armor plating. Much of the metal body is utterly impervious to anything less than an alien plasma bolt, while even weak spots such as joints are protected by several layers of flexible liquid metal armor. Hundreds of servo motors and hydraulic systems amplify the strength of the wearer, permitting them to move while carrying immense weight. This provides other benefits too. The Colossus can bulldoze straight through most walls without even breaking stride, and suffers little recoil while firing automatic weapons. Unfortunately, such focus on protection has costs. The battlesuit is clumsy enough to significantly impair the wearer's reflexes, and the massive gauntlets are far too large and cumbersome to operate standard infantry equipment. Indeed, machine guns are the only weapons in the arsenal sufficiently large for the Colossus to wield in battle. Yet the most serious disadvantage is the armored visor, which provides excellent survivability but suffers from low image resolution. This can make it difficult to pick out enemies at long range. If used in open terrain, these battlesuits will frequently come under fire from enemies they are initially unable to see. It is perhaps best to think of the Colossus as a walking tank. Although enormously powerful and survivable, it requires support from friendly units capable of doing things it cannot. Okay, so we now have something that can just go walk through walls. That's pretty neat. First things first, though, I do need to rename some characters after some very generous donors. So the unnamed characters down here are number 1, Xenonauts. I guess you can be a sniper, which I kind of need. So we'll see how that goes after time. Your name, though, thank you for the resub today. Unnamed Comet. You already have a character, I believe. So, a Lost Wanderer. A Lost Wanderer. Thank you for that generous Prime sub. Yes, indeed. Number 2, Marcus Koch, or Cook if you prefer. Very good health, pretty good strength, slow-moving tank guy. Perhaps you'll end up being our first Colossus. Seems unlikely, though. Okay. Thanks so much, Anonymous. Yesterday, someone named Anonymous gave 5 gift subs. I appreciate that very much. So, Anonymous, thank you for your generosity. And then I'm going to leave the third person, Marco Jung here, unnamed for now. If someone's interested in giving a tip or giving a subscription, you'll get in the game straight away. And, man, you're not especially good, but we'll see. The time to make wall-breaching robots, so I've not made any of the baby bots this playthrough. Though I really enjoy them, I just haven't had enough money to do anything with it. A Colossus armor is 120,000 money. It can have its own automat system, so it can cure bleeding wounds and slowly heal damage. That could be neat. But there's so many other things I need to research. So the only thing the Colossus can use is a machine gun. I have one already, but again, it's going to be a machine gun at very close range, as opposed to at distance. So I'm going to make a standard rifle now. I was thinking more shotguns, but actually never mind. I want to save for the Colossus armor. No research. Okay. So heavier Gauss weapons for our airplanes could be cool. But no, I'm going to do advanced stun weapons, hoping they do sufficient EMP damage that we can knock out bigger robots faster. Maybe. We have 134 happy points. Russia is still at 250. No one's interested in being our friends right now. We could ask for a pile of money. We haven't done that in a very long time. They give us just under 1 million money, unfortunately. Terror site way over in Siberia, the western town. That's even farther than Siberia, isn't it? I think it might be. All right, friends, we have 50 minutes. We probably can't play through this entire mission. We'll give it our best shot. And unfortunately, we are going this time with a much, much weakened squad, having lost 3 very strong characters over the course of just one mission. So do I have any person who's officially a sniper right now? Jim could come back. Cajun Killa. I believe that you are going to be converted into a sniper. There's Lost Wanderer, who allegedly is going to be a sniper someday, but going as a sergeant feels pretty bad. Cajun Killa, you're definitely coming. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. I'll make you a rifleman for right now, but we'll see. Frontline Shield, I wish I had a Colossus, but not right now. I have a ton of people who are called Shields, many of whom look pretty darn good, actually. So Groundhog, you're a newer character. I'm sure as a Shield you will not die. Okay. I like having 2 Shields very, very much. Unnamed Comet, I mean, you have really good strength and pretty good accuracy. You could be a heavy, but for right now you'll be Shield number 2. Okay. In-Ray Assaulters, who has not died recently. I have Perrin's not gone out in a long time. And then Infinite Drek is lower level. Man, So bringing along one higher level, one lower level for most positions feels kind of dumb, but also feel like the kind of thing that might be good for the long term. Okay. Now just plain rifle people would be good. Alright. Major Corso is almost in full health. On the other characters, George plays, it's been a while, but welcome back. Okay, this is either a heavy or a grenadier. I think with, it's a terror mission. We still have lower level grenades, so I think we're not going to send a grenadier. Man, these characters so good, so good. I put through you're not in full health. I've decided we're going to give a third assaulter. That's always fun. And then a heavy and a sniper. So the one official heavy right now is very, very unwell. Hideous, congratulations. You're going to be a heavy this time around. Good luck to you. And then a sniper. And like I said, do I send out low health Jim? Probably shouldn't. So, Cajun Killa, you become the sniper's turn. And then just one more plain rifle person. Well... well, Squantoon, I don't think you've ever gone out before. Come along. Our Spottsville Grubzilla is one spot available right now. If you're interested in giving a small tip, I will name you and put you on this mission. Even though you'll be a Marco Young, very, very low-level sergeant guy. For a small tip Grubzilla or a gift sub or something, in you go. And we'll take good care of ya. For the moment, though, we gotta outfit our new squad. Okay, well, obviously the heavy takes the big old heavy weapon. And we want to save this as the heavy outfit, though. Hello? Oh, is my game just locked up? Oh, this is no good. That was very strange. The clicking stopped working entirely for a moment there. I think it remembers all the work I've done, though. Let's try it again. Okay, it just switched over very, very slowly there for some reason. Okay, so Warden Armor's fine for you. Make it heavier. Save that. Okay, I'll come back to you in a moment, my friend. Sniper Cajun... Hello? Do they not like me outfitting this character in particular? Huh. Am I gonna have to change one item at a time? The Hideous, you're fully outfitted, good. Cajun Killa, you're gonna become the prototypical sniper now. The Gauss sniper rifle, let's go. So Gauss sniper rifles do not automatically recharge. We gotta make sure we, yeah, we gotta be sure we consistently recharge this thing. We've gotten kind of, what's the word for it? A little bit, not selfish, lazy. Lazy because of our carrying the other weapons. Okay, for right now, this would be a standard sniper. Is there any reason to carry a laser weapon? Let's see. What a weird bug. Have any of you seen this before? It really is change an item, the game locks up for a while. And then eventually I push escape and it lets me out. Maybe. Okay, I can... That's so weird. I mean, restarting the game is probably the thing to do. I suspect. Okay. I suspect. Do I have other laser rifles? I do not right now. Unless they're in someone's pockets, which they are not currently. Okay. Patsuru, you need some armor on, my friend. Okay, I'm going to borrow Unnamed Guardian Armor. And have it go to my other assaulter, Grobzilla! Grobzilla, thank you for the 100 bits! Make me something that charges the danger without regard for safety. I'm not sure it's actually what you want, but let me think on it for a moment, and I will return to you presently on that one. I was planning to make you into a rifle person, because your stats are such that you have decent accuracy, but don't have enough timing to shoot consistently, so I think rifle person is correct here. You're from East Germany, my friend. We'll call you Hair Grobzilla indeed. I put you out worry about getting you killed. I'll try my best. I don't want my characters to die, right? If someone's going just to die, I probably shouldn't bring them. I guess is my ongoing thought here. But you will be in good shape, don't you worry, Hair Grobzilla. Okay. You're so overweight already. No on that. No on that. Okay. It is now time for the specification of each character. Hello, Groundhog. Sensible to carry at least one flashbang. We don't have any stun guns equipped yet. Tasers if you want. We learned yesterday that the name Taser comes from Tom Swift's electric, can't remember which one, rifle. The name of a children's book. Tom Swift immortalizes the Taser. Yeah, I guess I'll load you up a little bit. Please get stronger, Groundhog. Got to get swole. Okay, you're carrying 2 of these. I think I'm going to have you carry the stun gun instead. But if I do that, why should you have a laser? Oh, you know what? I bet we're going to fight big robots again. How can I best prepare for big robots? What we did best before was just running between them with my shield people. So I don't think you need much else. So I think I'm just going to give you a pile of grenades and such. And you need all of your running abilities. Assaulter Iaperin, looking good. Very good character. I think this was actually our first Assaulter on this playthrough. That he's still alive after all of this amazes me. He has 17 kills. I think 20 is still the highest number of kills on anybody. It's on Geektown-san. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if it's even worth carrying these billy clubs anymore. We've had them since the start of the game. Is it more sensible to carry stun guns instead? I guess. I guess that makes more sense in case we need some range. And I think that they do more damage. I think they actually do less damage than the clubs do. 30? 22. Yeah, so the clubs actually do more damage, but getting close is always a little challenging. Then you have enough for one more grenade. Also, hello, Noms.
Hello.
Noms is here to prepare for going on a run, I believe.
I have socks.
You have socks. Noms has socks. These are now on sale. Thank you.
No, they're not on sale. They're mine.
Just jokes are jokes. Noms, I appreciate you. See you later. The stock armor gives gas immunity. Isn't that only if you have the mask on? I thought you had to have the mask on for that. Maybe not, though. Oh. The armor itself is 100% gas resistance. Dicey, thank you for that. I don't see the rebreather, so I assumed you had to have the helmet on. That's great. More space. I'll be down to them in a little bit, but thank you for noticing that or knowing that either way. 8 more. Let's give you additional flashbang, additional smoke. Putzaroo, so much carry weight left. Go ahead and give you the stun gun, which I keep thinking of as a weapon. But no. I don't know, man. Unfortunately, Putzaroo, I don't have a laser rifle for you this time. They're on the other characters. So, hello, Geek Town. Did you survive last mission? You did. You're one of the 7 who did. We had 3 losses of Marks, Sniper Person, and Blue Link. Marks, Kibbs and Britches, and Blue Link died. You're in good shape, don't you worry, my friend. Yeah, I guess your job is to blow stuff up. I guess what you're going to do, my friend, so... I guess 2 of those. You still have so much open weight. Oh, you're wearing light armor. That was part of it. Glad I caught that. And then let's do some more grenades. Oh, there's so many upgrades I'd love to have that I don't have yet. Corso. I don't know, man. You look pretty good already. I really don't know at this point. I wish I had more nice things to give you. I have one laser pistol not yet deployed. Here. You get a laser pistol and the no smoke bomb. And then someone else gets the upgraded pistol. Yeah, the heavy, in case I cannot have Oh, I need to change where my people are standing in the ship. I finally remembered that. Thank goodness. Okay, the heavy needs this just in case we want to be not firing into our own people. Okay, you, my friend, I don't know. Like, things like cannot be mind control items we haven't researched yet, but they'd be so good in a case like this. Like, obviously that is the correct call. Have items that will aid your squad in staying alive. However, we have no money. Hello, George. George, you're looking good, my friend. If only they could carry shield. I mean, can you carry a shield? No, shields do not fit in bags in principle, I'm afraid. Of course, we could carry the shield open and drop it on the ground until we need it later, but no. Hello, Grobzilla, you're looking good. Okay, then huge space inside of these characters' bags. Everyone needs a flashbag. Oh, this is a little silly. This is frankly a little silly. Is there any way I can get another C4 explosive pack in? The answer is no, unfortunately. I guess I can give my heavy a doctor's pack. If no, that's just dumb. That's really just dumb. So you're going to have the first ever completely filled backpack. How do you feel? If I move the ammo, I can get one in there? Oh, good call. The ammo doesn't stay together. You're absolutely right. Thank you for being able to see things. Geometric reasoning, my old enemy. Don't need that. Get rid of you. Look at that. If I take all these, I have to use them. So please be ready to shame me if I don't use them. Thank you. And then you, beloved. I guess we'll take another ammo just in case. You're going to have a health kit just in case. So the reduction of 9 accuracy for going heavy. You know what? I'm going to go heavy on my sniper for the first time ever. I have no idea what it's going to do and how poor of a choice that is, but You know, we'll have a fun time. Alright, everybody blows things up. All good, good, good. I think that's ready. We spent about 15 minutes, I believe, organizing this group. It is the odd squad absolutely. But here we go. Okay. We'll have enough time to get this thing started. Gotta go slowly. Major population center. We want to save the civilians and not have the alien bombs blow up. They've not been in risk of being blown up in any of the playthroughs so far. I wonder if some enemy will show up and eventually will do so. Okay, is it nighttime? Did I finally make it daytime? I didn't even look. We'll be fine either way. We're always fine. Day, night. Hey, it's a daytime mission, is it? No, it's not. It's a nighttime mission. Also, I didn't move my soldiers. I said I moved them, I just didn't. Hello, Wraith. Okay. So question number 1, can my sniper see the Wraith immediately? It cannot. So, I would like you to throw a flashbang without moving much. Shield, can you do that? No. Well, don't die, please. Wow, pretty good shooting. Pretty good shooting. We took a decent hit to the shield, but not the end of the world. From there, still can't throw well. If you go here, Putzaru, 30-something, 40-something. Let's try it. There are bad throws and really bad throws. Suppressing your own people might go down as what you call a really bad throw. I don't know. There were lots of ways to mess that one up. I think you chose the most entertaining of them all. Oh, let's try again. 68, more better, more good. Fantastic. Alright, suppress this time. Great. As always, I need my shield to go out this door, but you'll go out first. Seeing nobody, all fine. Okay. So, let's see if we can see this direction. We see God's own soldier as a person wearing armor with a rifle. Now, those military people can be mind controlled, mesmerized, but surely they won't do it this time. It's actually a Russian soldier. We're up in Russia right now, or the Soviet Union, rather, at this point in history. Okay. I'm gonna have you hide here. Hello! Okay, speaking of hiding, never mind. Okay, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? We're throwing flashbangs like going on a style, aren't we? 70% awesome. Lovely. Okay. We want to go kill it right away. Not sure it's actually doable at this point, but we sure would like to. So, Cajun Killa. 43%. Is there a place I can get to with a 59 still available? Yes, but there's a bus in the way. Alright, team. We said that we were doing this for a reason. It is now time to show that reason. Someone has a ton of ways of blowing things up. God. George, it's you. I don't know if a bus will explode immediately. Gosh, I hope so. The attack was somewhat ineffective. I wonder if buses can even be destroyed. Like, the damage is to the side of it, even though it did hit directly. We do have a soldier here who will probably help us in a moment. Okay. Okay, this is all good, it's all good. So things we would like to do. We'd like to kill you. We'd also like to kill you. Um. Okay. How do I even think about this? Is it possible to get a good shot on this one? 43. So I could blow that up absolutely. That's what we're gonna do then. Is find someone who can blow that up for me. Robzilla, you do not have the correct weapon. The heavy does. I could actually have the heavy shoot this way and probably destroy the cover in the process. So, do your thing, thank you. Don't hit the... Cool. You didn't hit the bomb, thank you. However, you did not hit him a single time. Less than ideal. Alright, so beloved sniper. There's still a bit of ground in the way. The question is, do you want a flower planter or a bush in the way? 72 there. We'll take the 72. Wow, 121 damage. The Gauss rifle is ridiculous if it high rolls like that. Holy moly. Why do I say things like holy moly? How old am I? Cat. There's another enemy over here we'd like to deal with. However, who is still full move? Grubzilla, you are. Let's not be dumb. Let's not be dumb, Grubzilla. Let's just watch this way. Fine. We're not going to be able to kill this thing. That's okay. We don't mind. Absolutely fine this time. Absolutely fine. Go hide here. Oh, another enemy. Ah, it's a robot dude. Okay, robot dudes do not care about cover, so we go smash around for a while. Fee, fi, fo, fum, and so on. So, I believe that we can all agree that that soldier's dead. And that's just kind of how it goes. Corso can make a shot. I probably should have smoked this way to encourage him to go fight that buddy instead. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll see how it goes. So there was an enemy Overwatch on the map. Here he goes, here he goes. Okay, partial destruction of armor. And that's the end. Oh, poor soldier. Poor sweet soldier. Cover destruction, no problems. Hey, it's not a robot. Good. Okay. So 2 robots, 1 wraith. Something huge just moved, and someone fired from up the street. I don't yet know what that map shaking effect is, other than maybe it's like a reptilian firing its assault rifle or whatever it is. Okay. So a number of our people are suppressed in that. I don't believe that any of them are currently overwatching. So, you, my friend, get in there to make sure there's no overwatching. There is not. Okay. You're going to shoot this one with your laser. Again. Okay. You did it once, that's pretty good. Shotgun guy, we know there's an enemy down this way. Gotta be cautious with that. Grobzilla has a 64 from here. We move in, we have a 30. 34. Go to here. 49. Grobzilla, give it a shot, please. Thank you. Okay, I am spreading my damage a little bit. Gotta be cautious with that. Okay, George plays. How far forward can you get and still shoot? You were suppressed this turn, so you really can't, actually. You can help by giving me vision up this way, possibly. Nothing else. That's okay. And then, if someone moves out, you can shoot. Sounds good. Okay, shotguns. This explodes when it dies, so I ideally want to kill at distance. When I think distance, I think sniper. Okay, 83 to there. 83 to there. We're not going to shoot our friends in the back. That's fine. Awesome. Oh, that actually doesn't explode, sorry. Not all robots explode, apparently. Fine for fun. Okay, Putzaru was suppressed last turn, so I don't believe you can get in very far and do anything, frankly. From here, you have a 17% chance of hitting it. Probably not worth it. Iparin has a much better chance of getting in. Need 39 points left. Huh. Oh, it's complaining about the window in front of us. I want someone to just, like, shoot the window, if possible. I don't think anybody's close enough to do that right now. Okay. We could blow up a wall, though. Right, we discussed this previously. Why do we bring along weapon or explosions? To use them! There we go, there we go. Okay. Okay, that makes it a little better. So, Putzaru, if you go forward now and shoot, call it a 5% chance. Hey, let's do it. We want to knock off the cover. Didn't hit. Unfortunately, it's reduced visibility until we do some more damage to it. 40%. You know what? Hey, you hit him. Good job. So who's left to shoot? I really need to deal with this one also. And so a shotgun really far away, not useful. And I have the heavy. Okay, heavy. If you go to here, you can shoot. You might hit this guy who can't move. Heavy weapons guy. Why are you the best in every single game we ever play? Okay, this is not guaranteed. Also exposing a heavy. It said 40% on each shot and none of the 3 hit. That's not how math works. Is that how math works? I don't think so. Okay, fine. That's good. Now, how are we going to deal with Buddy over here? Okay. You're going to back out, my friend. And cower there. Please don't get shot next turn. Thank you. Sniper's done. You can crouch at least to hide better. Okay. Shotgun guy can throw smoke for us. Ideally to cover Grobzilla. You have 33 points left to do that. 37. Okay. I always worry I'm wasting too many grenades early. But I think this is right to do anyway. And then you advance a little bit to see what you can see. That is the turn. Yes, friendlies. Yes. Give the enemy targets. Okay. Civilian death up this way. Now, does the robot kill Grobzilla? There's no way. Robot does not care about Grobzilla. Robot hits shield, fine. Fine. Okay, another Wraith. Shoots very well at long distance. Shot around the shield there. Another Wraith. A miss, thank goodness. Okay. So, Unnamed was hit pretty hard that time. You're suppressed. You need to be doctored. You're not going to die this turn, though, so let's chill. Can I have Grobzilla get the kill here? 66 to there. You do have a gas mask on. Awesome. 98. Cool. And no kill, but some damage anyway. We have to do 8 damage now. This laser weapon does not penetrate, but I think... Will this just destroy the 8 armor then? If it doesn't penetrate, I guess so. Fine. Okay, we know there's a Wraith here and a Wraith here we can't see currently, but who shot through the door. Window, sorry. Okay, heavy guy can move forward and spray. Okay. You moved and shot. I don't believe you can shoot again. I don't want to use the heavy against him anyway. Oh, heavy weapons guy. Oh, heavy weapons guy. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I would like to blow this wall and then use my sniper to deal with it. So, can you get in a position to blow that wall? We have 25 points to do so. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. Can the sniper see with no wall destruction? A 77 on that. I'd like to destroy the wall, though. So, don't really want to use Putzer for that purpose. I want Putzer to, like, go over here and do what they can. How close can you get, actually? 73. Okay, let's try for it. Hit twice, fine. So possibly Sniper needs to deal with this one. Once again, we forgot that when you shoot it at any range, it goes close. And now it's not as good for the Sniper, unfortunately. But Ayaparan can really only throw a flashbang at this point. Or, yeah, not much else. So get you under cover. Hope there's no one else inside the bodega here. Probably grocery stores, but bodega, actually. Okay. So, Corso, do you have the ability to heal him and throw? You do. Good. But you can't throw that far? You can throw it here. That's fine. Don't miss, please. Thank you. Okay. Not perfect, but good enough for my sniper to get a better shot now, I believe. 54. 54. Oh no. Though we destroyed the wall, we introduced a bunch of smoke. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, that might be alright. That might be... Oh boy. 8%. What are we doing, team? What are we doing here, team? We're making some very poor decisions. Including this one right here. Okay. That's a very lucky hit. We do not deserve that hit. However, he has 7 HP left. Okay. So, we don't have a standard grenade on George. And I don't think you can successfully shoot him here. But if we can just do a little bit of damage with demo charge, you can't. Smoke might knock him out. But once again, you just can't throw that far, can you, George? Only this far. Okay, I think you hang out for reaction fire. Drek has a flashbang. I guess that could be useful. A shotgun guy, though. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, I suspect some punishment's coming our way, most likely. Groundhog, I think we talked about you throwing something before. I realized it was in principle not gonna work. Yeah. Alright, you'll just support this side. Let's throw some light. Fiat looks. Cool. I'll portal civilian there. And you move over some more. And hang out. Okay, who gets to die now? Yes, the civilian. Yes. A good general enemy camouflage drops off at the start of the next turn. Okay. So Shotgun gets shot there. It's fine. Took only 7 damage. Another shield shot. Fantastic. Okay. And dies from bleeds. Awesome. Hey, 20 bleeds. Holy cow, 4 bleeding wounds. I think it's the most I've ever seen on a character. That's great, though. Okay, so it may not be safe to do this, but Putzaru can just run forward and unload. Hello, another robot. Okay. So Putzaru, you still have a mission, but this one's definitely overwatching, so we can deal with that in a second. We don't really know who's in what buildings here, so it might make sense to like pop into the buildings and hide for a round and see if they push into us at all. But sniper, 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 if you go here, can you kill it? 77. If our friend goes through the window and gets all the way for right now, then the sniper goes down this line. 77 still. Down this line. 77 still. Let's try it. Awesome. I thought they shot their friend, but no. They got the shot they want to. They need to reload now. Alright, reloading next turn. Fine. So that one's there. We don't know what's this way. So we're going to have Groundhog pop into the middle here. And just continue watching the flank, so-called. Unnamed, I'd like you to begin moving forward. You still have 44 health on your shield. Not a ton. Okay, Hideous, if you fire this way, it's very unlikely to hit, rather. So Smoke could be smart here to move him forward. We do have laser rifles also. So laser rifle forward, 100% chance. Cool. It's probably overwatching. That was probably a mistake. Okay, either it's overwatching, or either it's not overwatching, or we're out of distance on that one. Is it possible to get Putzaru to get the kill in a moment? 47. If you go here, 41. So 47 by 3 or 41 by 3. That's the preferred one in just a moment. Can Grobzilla or George do any damage here? It's just too far. There's no problematic cover at all. Grobzilla, if you push to here, too far. Where can you go and still shoot, my friend? That's a... You shoot, comma, my friend. Don't shoot, my friend. Alright, I'm feeling lucky, comma, punk. Maybe. All 3 missed! What do you mean all 3 missed and now we're standing next to a bomb? What do you mean all 3 missed on 47s? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, team. Alright, I got another shotgun who can't go especially far. Got another shotgun who can go quite a bit farther. 40 by 3, let's do it. Family that misses together stays together or something. 6 damage. 2 misses. Okay, as mentioned, smoke might be good here. I can move the heavy forward. Who is left? George is left. You're not going to be able to smoke effectively. You have to throw from here. No. That's not possible. So George, you're going to move here and watch this direction for me. Thanks. I believe smoke is correct here. They're probably still going to blow up the bomb, and that's going to be really unfortunate. That's all I got to say about that. We have a roof we can go look on. That'll be fun to watch our friends' bodies explode everywhere. Shotgun roof, no good. I grab Zilla, you want to get on the roof also? Oh, this is so unfortunate. Yeah, it's overextending shotguns who then miss. What am I hoping for right now? It's just gotta be the enemy misses. Thump, 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 thump. Well, that's fine too. That's fine too. Shield block? Smoke saves the day once again? Neat. Neat. They're not terribly clever, these things. Alright, show me how it's done, my friend. Show me how it's done, my friend. These 90s missing. There we go. Holy cow, it took forever. Oh my goodness. At least we're all fine now. At least we're happy and living and so on. Okay. Okay. We have 10 HP left on this shield. Not a ton. I need to see what's happening down this way. So for right now, you go there and hunk one of these in. You just hit yourself in the head? Is that on top of your head? No. I guess I'm taking too low of percentage moves. That was 60-something, I just believed. I think it's I don't understand what failure means in this case. When my character fails, I assume they'll fail in a way that's close to what I want, not in a way that is, you know, completely and totally off base. But that's fine. Okay, we've got to go look in this room also. Drek, can you jump down? I have to climb down again. Grubzilla, because you have a functional longer weapon, we're going to have you go along the wall here and do a little scouting if you don't mind. Okay. Nobody yet. Fine. You stay there for now. Drek, it is your job to get back downstairs. Thank you. And you clean the back rooms and so on, I believe. Okay, Coruscant, I'm going to send you inside with Drek. You together will search these rooms. Please don't get shot in the back, thank you. Heavy Hideous. I'm going to set up where George is, but I wonder if spraying at long distance does not make sense. And so, like, what's a short enough distance that Hideous will actually hit something? My sense so far is that unless we're covering a very tight area with the heavy, it just doesn't do terribly much. And so maybe a level like this where there's a lot of open space is not so good on that. Okay, George, get behind the trash can. Watch that way. Other shield. Groundhog shield. Run to the middle. And then time for our flare out. Okay, so the civilian ran inside of that little room there. They're now blocking the path into it. And so I don't know what's in there. Also a door on the backside, but it's the edge of the map. So I could go ahead and have someone blow this wall and just look through. But I need to see what's in here. I'm just too curious otherwise. We're going to call that largely a safe area. So thank you for your assistance, old civilian there. And then no one who's right here has a way to blow the wall, unfortunately. So we'll have to go around instead after a moment. So that'll be next turn for you two folks. Grobzilla, continue your scouting mission. Vision everywhere. Okay, boys, through the door, window, wall. Open up. Nowhere in the kitchen this time. There's still a little bit more back this way. I prefer not to push the next road until this part's cleared. Another bomb, fine. Alright, someone shot from right here. Putzer's exposed. They might be able to shoot again. There are two of them. Alright, so a Wraith and a healer both. Can you get back inside safely? Thank goodness. There's not a doctor right here. My sniper has a doctor's kit if need be. Okay. So I guess after Grobzilla came over and threw the light down, we could have maybe turned behind and looked. But I think we're going to smoke and then get inside the building. Fine. Okay. These characters are not good for where they are right now. Hideous, I don't know, man. Like, if I can get over here, that might be a lot better. So perhaps not this turn, but next turn, Hideous will help with this. Okay, George, I'm going to need you to go inside probably. I'm going to switch out shields now and have one come forward who will help with this if possible. For the moment, you go there. George, get you inside also. Everyone's hiding in corners this turn. As the true heroes we are. Okay, unnamed. I'm going to put you at this window just to see if anybody's coming. Okay, sniper friend does not have a good angle immediately. We're going to move them forward. And if anybody comes out, they might take the shot. And as always, we gotta kill the healer first. Hello? Oh, man. Okay, so poor old dying Putzeroo in the corner was crouched down looking good. And then this nonsense robot popped out to attack. My goodness. It's all fine, all fine. Okay, so Grobzilla, you took some damage, my friend. You can return fire if you want to. I think that's sensible. Oh, I think it gets healed right away. If you don't kill it, it gets healed. Ah, it's unfortunate. It's alright, Grebzilla. You need to run away. It's not overwatching, so just run. Hello? Oh, you have no points left. But of course. Okay. So, we know there's a healer roughly here. I could have my sniper blow this wall or something. My sniper is part of this mission. That's what I'm going to say in this case. My stronger shield... Oh, there's so many enemies here. How do we deal with these all? We don't have to kill them all this turn, I guess is the first thing to say. We're spread out in a kind of awkward way. I thought this team was all together because they were working on this one road. But maybe we should go and build in my building instead. Okay. Drek. I genuinely don't know what to do right now. It's just awkward. So Grobzilla might get to die, unfortunately. We want to draw attention to here. I have Iaparen at full health. You've moved and shot, so you're probably fine. You're going to take 10 damage next turn. It is time for you to be a hero, Patsuru. Save yourself! There's another one. It can't possibly shoot that far. I refuse to believe it can shoot that far. It just can't happen. Okay, we did some damage, but not enough damage. Yeah, I think some of you joked previously, this is me going berserk. Fine. Okay. Is anyone else close enough to contribute to this cause? The answer is no on that one, unfortunately. Possibly a grenade or something. Yeah, I think I've become annoyed with the game in the past little bit. I'm not in the right mind frame to be playing, I think, is the answer here, honestly. I think I'm just making very poor choices out of a kind of excitement, we'll call it. But not a good kind of excitement by any means. So now I need to make up for the errors I've made a moment ago. How do I deal with all of this? So things that should probably be done. The shotgun should be smoked. For that, we'd be at 47. Ah, you're not wearing a mask. Good. Okay. So that's the right call on that. Hello? Where did the smoke grenade explode? I see, like, weird darkness now. Did it hit in the sky somewhere? And so now it's... Oh, man. I don't know what's happening, team. No, but really. Where did it even hit? Bizarre. It blew up a hole in the ceiling, maybe. Okay, I don't see the smoke at all, which is what confuses me. So maybe the smoke is up here near I can't see. That could be it, I suppose. Okay. Smart thing to do is to move forward here, but do not do anything past that. You can't flashbang here safely. You're just going to hang out. Okay. Corso. Gosh, I love if you can make a shot there. What you're going to do is throw smoke again. You can get closer if need be. Okay, you can't make that throw. If you go in a little closer, maybe you can. You can. Awesome. Close enough. Close enough, my friend. Close enough. Everything is not turning up resorty today, unfortunately, at this point. Okay. I've enjoyed this playthrough very much. It's possible next stream we'll be playing a different game due to, I don't know, my sheer arrogance, we'll call it. So George here can kind of see an enemy. We'll fire in a moment. Groundhog, I think the same for you. Maybe 3, I'm not sure about that one, my friend. Other games have come out I'd like to play. I was really enjoying this playthrough, but what happened? Like, at some point, I just became annoyed with myself. And that's definitely the right frame of mind for a game like this one. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Cajun Kill, do you have a full turn still? You really should know where Grobzilla is, just so you know. That's the correct move for you. Surely no one can see you. That's how stealth works. Alright, I'm expecting 2 deaths this turn. That bleed. That bleed. I forgot Putharu was bleeding. I think Putharu may have just bled out because I forgot he was bleeding. Okay, there's Putharu not bleeding out, but good and dead now. Lots of missing there. Return fire. Putharu is one of my top level assaulters. Hey, there's a Doran back there. That's cool. Good to see that. Yeah, we knew Grobzilla was gone. Is this recoverable? It probably is recoverable. We're just annoyed with ourselves right now, frankly. Fine. Okay. You've already shot. How did the bomb not go boom? Oh, good eye. The bomb was indeed destroyed. I completely missed that. There's a press, though. This was a suppression bomb, apparently. I don't know. Okay. Unload, please. Wildfire works out sometimes. Okay, Corso. You have 20 points left to shoot at. It's not going to work. Okay, Drek. 20% again. Only 3 shots this time. Good man, good man, good man. Everything's working out resorty now. Okay, so we need you to explode next. 56. 92. Awesome. 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 Okay. Friend Putharu's down there. However, Friend Iparent is not. Good. Man, why is everything hitting now? We know there's one more robot over here somewhere. Unfortunately, I think that's going to have to wait till next time. It is afternoon and Noms is home and I'm going to spend time with her and so on, so we had some fun today. I don't know. I'm back and forth on do we go ahead and take up this game again next time. There's an argument that says yes, of course. Got to keep going and have some fun. I definitely have to clear my mind, though, if I'm going to do it with anything approaching skillfulness. At the end of this turn, we will. Hello, friend. That's no good. Hello, friend. Wraith back there. Alright, so there are at least 2 enemies left. Good old eye Perrin took a shot in the chest. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot that Putzer was bleeding out. I should have retreated him to a doctor, but didn't even think about it. Anyway, team, see you again. Not tomorrow or day after, but pretty soon. We'll play a game. It'll be a good time. Whatever it is, I look forward to seeing you there. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Have a couple of days. Goodbye, friends. Oh, that's not true. I'm going on vacation this weekend, aren't I? Oh, pay attention to the Discord. There might be one stream missing, possibly. I'm not sure. Back in a bit.